Mm-mm-mm. Hello. Hello, hello. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is time for la 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 Limbus Company. Woohoo! Yay! Wait, hold on. Woohoo! Yay! Limbus Company. Hello, everyone. Welcome. How you guys doing? It is patch day today. The week is almost over. We have one more day before the week ends. How are we all doing? I hope you're all well. So, it's Mirror Dungeon hard mode. It's time to game. What do we know? We know nothing. I don't want to know anything. Don't tell me stuff. Don't mention things that you know I don't want to know. What do I not want to know? I don't want to know any of the new egos. I don't want a new events. I don't want to know anything about the dungeons. I don't want to know anything about the theme packs. I don't want to know if there are any secret fucking techniques or stuffs that have happened. I don't want to know about it. I want to go in blind, as per usual. Okay? I don't want to know nothing. You guys know me. I like being blind. Ah! Okay, we're fine. Alright. So, what am I doing today? Well, boop, Mirror Dungeon, hard. But, how hard? So, I'm thinking, why don't we start off, right, with a nice... Oh, yeah, I was gonna mention that, yeah, I just saw Frey finish, thank fuck, because I'm sure they were dying inside, of their Otis solo. Oh, I didn't say anything. I was just watching. I didn't watch much because obviously I didn't want to get spoiled and stuff. But I was keeping track of it, and oh, I hope they're okay. I hope they can eat. It's fucking. I'm sure I would be fucking starving. That's 9 hours. Honestly, guys, that's pretty good. I think that Frey does not do solos. Okay, so for someone who does not do solos, I think they Magic Bullet Otis. For someone who doesn't do solos, I feel like 9 hours is a pretty good time. Now, you look at me like a fucking psychopath. Like, what the fuck do you mean 9 hours? Well, it took me 8 hours to do N-Corp solo. And it took me 2 streams. It took me about, I think, also 8 hours to do a Sun Shower solo. So, like, 9 hours for someone who's only done, like, I think 1 solo, and that was with Sinclair. Pretty good. But did it finish it? Yeah, but it's hell. MDI? Well, we do MDI. So that's different. Yeah, I'm talking about MDI. But I do solos. So that's different. I'm like experienced with it, right? Yeah, Otis was a very... Honestly, I understand why they picked Magic Bullet Otis, because if you can snowball, you could just wipe the floor. But... yeah, I probably would have went with, like, Sync Otis, personally. I would have just went Sync Otis. I would have gone Dodge. You know what? I respect the hustle. Claps. Will we be doing solos? Probably. But not right now. Because right now, we're going to be doing something... Well, first of all... 300 Lunacy! Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome. 300 Lunacy. Right in my pocket. Yoink! 2.1k, 21k. I love lunacy. I love lunacy. I can't wait to use all 400 pulls. Where's Walpurgis? Tomorrow. It's tomorrow. I think it's pretty much a free win. Yeah, no, honestly. Hold on. Where's my railway? I don't know why he keeps re-saying the name. He keeps re-saying the name of my thing. I don't know why. Yeah, so honestly, personal opinion, this is probably the best Otis ID to solo with. Second best? Honestly, probably Haishu Pack. It's tomorrow? No, it's next week, guys. Next week. After Haishu Pack, do you have a block or dodge? Honestly, probably like Sync into Haishu, I think, and then Withering, and probably Magic Bullet. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Wait, do you have... No, you have a block. Yeah. So, in that order... Of base... I mean, you could also do base Otis. You want to... You know, if you want to hag max. Welcome, everyone. Glad to see you all here. So, what are we doing today? Well, first things first. We got hard mode. Oh, you know what that means? That means we can get all of these new fancy gifts. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Ha, 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 ha. Best Sinclair? Okay, and well, I didn't really solo Sinclair much. Probably Sink Salt. Anyone with a dodge is like S tier. That's kind of how this works. Sink Salt probably is the best one. And oh, actually, I actually think Middle Brother. I actually think Middle Sink. Actually, I might actually say Middle is better. Sink Soul is the best Sinclair. He's still good. I actually think Middle might be better, which is crazy. But Middle, you get Shield, which is crazy. Mariachi's goated. I won't say anything. So Mariachi, yeah, Mariachi could go up in there, you know. Hello, everyone. How you all doing? So, oh, it resets the name. Well, that's annoying, but not the worst thing to do. Anyway, so, ooh, what are we doing today? All right, obviously we're doing burn. First, we're gonna be testing burn, and then we're gonna be testing rupture. Okay. And I'm also going to be doing hardest trials today. Okay? So, not only are we testing burn and rupture, which I should mark in here. I should say burn, rupture. But we're also doing hardest trials. You know me. I gotta put a challenge. Gotta put a spin on the block. Okay? So, getting right back into it. We're gonna do a burn team. Let's do a classic burn team. I'm thinking... Ooh, we could do a Liu. We could do a full Liu team if I want to be fancy. So let's first of all, let me just set up all the burn units, okay? Because there's only 11 burn units in the game anyway. So let me just put all the burn units in, and then we'll just decide who we're gonna use, right? Yes, we also will do yeah, we'll do a max Starlight run. We're gonna be doing a grind. Dude, I have so many runs today. But we are going to be spreading the runs out, okay? We're not going to be doing all the runs at once today. We're going to spread them out. So today we're going to focus on burn and rupture. And then tomorrow we're going to check charge and sinking tomorrow. And then after that we'll run whatever, I think. I think that's all the changes. Maybe we'll check the new egos as well. Oh, right. Yeah. Oh my god. Right. I got to remember. Lock in! I can use the new goated UI. Oh, there's no lag, and it has no lag between it. It's just so good. Oh my god. It's just so good. It has no lag. I could just click between it. Oh, it's so clean, dude. It's so good. It's so good. Like, this is peak right here. Now, here's the question. Do I want Fire Fist? Or do I want Liu? Ooh. Fire Fist is a classic, dude. I love Fire Fist. But you know what? I feel like Liu hasn't gotten much love lately. So maybe we rock Liu. We are going to have to use our levels again. So I think this is a good time to level up some IDs. All buffed. We will do an all buff max run, but not right now. Liu does not need love. I want to get benefit because of the I'm gonna need all the attack power up I can get, okay? Do I think there'll be more 2 stars? Slowly but surely. If 2 stars used to be like a 40% rarity chance to like show up as an ID, they're more like a 15%. Okay. Anyway, time to level up characters. Because I got tickets. Oh, that's right. I've been off-screen mining. I did a little off-screen mining, guys, and got some tickets. You know? Get a little bit off-screen mining. So, we could spend a little bit. Am I going to go level 55? Absolutely not. Hell no, I'm not going to do level 55. You think I got tickets for that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nah, that's good enough. Okay. Possibility. Holy shit. Alright. Let's have a look here, shall we? Wong. Making this a legendary team. Now we can just bring Starlighting wherever we want. Average level 55? Is Charge dead? No way. Charge is buffed. Woo! Okay, wait. Both run both. Honestly, I'm genuinely thinking running both might be better. Now, hold on. I need to have a peep at this. We're going to go through all of these. Because I want to analyze. Start at the beginning. Let's have a look. For 20 star at the beginning, 10 more Starlight, you get 250 starting cost. Okay, and the plus version is for 20, you gain 2 free normal refreshers, which is not honestly that bad at all. And 250 cost. So you keep the 250. Okay, so you get an extra refresh. Not bad, dude. Two normal refreshers is like what you would do. If I was doing normal refreshers, I would just do 2 normal refreshers typically, maybe 3 if I'm feeling a bit RNG. Right? Cumulating Star Cloud. Now this one, I want to expect big things, because Cumulating Star Cloud, I'm not gonna lie to you, a little bit underpowered. I do think it's it's a bit sleeper. The 50% sale cost is nice, but I'm hoping it increases the max cost. Let's have a look at this. Ooh, okay, wait. Hold on. Kim Jae-hoon, my glorious king, has made Cumulate. This is already worth it. Holy, you get max 125, so that's not bad. 75% cost? Wait, does that mean it's 100? Oh my god. Okay. Nah, wait. Hold on. Wait. 100%. That's double the value. That's legitimately, most gifts, like level 1 gifts sell for 100. That's 200, and then you sell a tier 2 or tier, oh my god, that's goated. The 150 Starlight is also, the max 150 is honestly really nice too. This buff, I might unironically start taking it now. That's literally so much more worth it. Specifically for this part here, the top part, it's nice to have. Obviously, it depends on how your like style is. If you just hoard money through the floors, like it's not a big, like it's obviously good. You know what this is, guys? 150 cost. That's pretty much the milepost, isn't it? Isn't milepost like 150? Do you guys remember what milepost is? Because this is pretty much a free milepost if you think about it. If you hold on to, right? You need what? 1,500 cost, I think, to get 150? Is that how that works? I don't honestly remember. Milepost is 120? Dude, level 1 is already a free milepost. Ooh. That's not bad. That's not bad. That's a half a milepost. You need to fill for 400 with the max. Dude, that's so easy. Wait. Cumulative Star Cloud is actually OP. Interstellar Travel. Now, the Interstellar Travel was already busted, so I'm curious to see what they're going to do for this one. So you get an extra refresh and then a new thing. When choosing a new pack for the first time, in floor 5 or lower, gain Clash power up upon its combat start. Okay, so this is affecting the new bonus, okay? So, for a normal Interstellar Travel, this bottom part here is irrelevant if you've already discovered the floors, right? But what 90% of you care about is the refresh and the pack. So this gives you Clash power up. Okay, hey, there are I've seen some scary ass floors. It could be useful, but it is not the most useful. What about number 2 though? 4 refreshes is pretty nuts. And then you get 3 Clash power. I mean, look, if you're gonna go into a new pack, like, I'm just saying, we have some new packs to discover, you know? If I'm gonna go into a new pack, these are one-time use. I'm not really gonna use these ever. But the 4 refreshes, if you don't want to spend Starlight to refresh in the shop, dude, you're gonna be good on 4 refreshes, you know what I'm saying? Because you'll have 5 total. It's a bit, it's the chunk of it comes from the new thing. If I was a new player, okay, here's what I'm saying, right? If I was new to Mirror Dungeon, if I was a new player, I would get this 100% of the time. 100%, if I was a new player, guys, I would get this 100% of the time, because as a new player, you're not going to have all the packs. Yeah, you spend the available Starlight. If I was, this is the new player one, right? You buff this if you're a new player. Star Shower. Now, dude, Star Shower is OP. So, what are they going to do for Starlight? 500 cost when choosing Starlight from the encounter. When choosing Starlight from the encounter award costs 75. That's amazing. 150 cost. That's more than the fucking cost cards. That's more than you get from the cost cards. Fuck the cost cards. I'm just gonna take the Starlight. Oh my god. Ooh. This is goated. 700 starting cost. Like, hello? My brother in Christ? The basic's 400. That is nuts. For 60 Starlight too. Dude, for 60 Starlight, I will take this all day of the week. Holy fuck. Okay. So far, I'm not gonna lie to you. Banger, new player, banger. Okay? Now, Binary Star. Now, I'm gonna tell you right now that Binary Star Shop is the best passive in the entire game. You get more gifts, you get more money, and you get high ego gifts. So it's the most busted one next to levels. So, how are they gonna make it more broken? More reward. Upon entering a shop, add up all the tier numbers of the currently owned gifts and gain its cost? I'm sorry? What? Upon entering a shop, all the tier numbers of the gifts. So if you have 3 tier 3s, 5 tier 4s, it adds all of that ever, and then it gives you just cost every time you go into a shop. Plus, you get 30% cost. Guys, so you gotta remember, the cost... Okay, here's the thing, right? The cost of all of the fights have increased by like 25%. So, this on its own is even stronger than it was in Mirror Dungeon 5. So the fact that you now get even more for free... The thing about this is if you're doing infinite runs, guys, if you're doing infinite runs and you're buying everything out in the shop, you're gonna be rich. Especially because, oh my god, 150. Okay, holy shit. So, okay, dude, 40% cost reward is... Guys, fights are like 100 cost now. Normal fights. So you're gonna end the fight with 140 cost. A basic 570. Actually, it's 100 in... I believe it's 100 in hard mode. I believe a normal fight in hard mode is 100, right? And then the epic is 125. Or is it the same through normal? Because I think it's... You get less money in normal. Pretty sure in hard mode you get more money. So, this is like... Fuck me. You're getting like over 100 cost to fight. Easy. Like, no hesitation. Damn. Like double damn. Like triple damn. Okay. It is 90 Starlight. Now, that is a lot, but I'm not gonna lie to you. It feels underwhelming, but let me tell you, you use it, and it won't feel underwhelming when you actually go into it. It's 85. When you actually go into the fight, like, you're gonna get over 100. Easy. Now, Moonstar Shop. I do think Moonstar Shop is kind of good. The free key fresh. The second part of it, though, a random tier 1. Let's see if they buff it. You have a... I'm sorry? Is that 2 random tier 1s? But what do I see here? A 10% chance for Super Shop to appear? What, permanently? Like, is that just perma 10%? Does it just take my super chances? Is my Super Shop now just a permanent 90%, yeah, 10% forever? 2 free keywords, 25%? 3 tier 1s? Oh my god, it's giving me everything in the game! It is a permanent 25%. Wait, this might be busted. Hold on. If every super shop, right, is a 25% chance, just flat, that's kind of goated. For 90 Starlight, I would be considering that. 3 plus 25, you get a super shop every floor? Holy fuck. That is... Well, that's the thing. I'm very curious about Perfected Possibility now. Because Perfected Possibility is probably going to cost 120. This is crazy. Especially when you're doing infinite runs, guys. When you're doing infinite runs, you pretty much want perma super shops. When you're spending in the shop, you're going to average around 25 to 40%. Like, increased chance. So, if you're going into a shop and every shop is a 50-50... This takes that from like a 50-50 or a 40-50 to like a 75-85. Right? So this affects all of the shops, guys. Which means every shop has a plus 25% chance. With no extra benefit, that's nuts. They added upside star purchases. Yep. Alright, Favor of Nebula. Now, Favor of Nebula, I would say, is probably the strongest secondary passive in the game. Next to Binary Star. So, let's have a look here. Number 1. You just get max 9 levels. Which, I'm not gonna lie to you, already insane. Upon floor clear, all levels gain 1 level. Yeah. No, that's already nuts. That's 3 more levels. Do you know how much more 3 more levels get you guys? That's 1 more clash power, more damage, more defense level. That's already insane. Now, it is 80. It's a lot. Okay, but levels are probably the most important thing, right? So, I can only imagine what the... Oh my god. Squizzy more. Infinite buff? Upon entering floor 6, all identities gain 3 levels. Upon clearing a floor, gain 1 level. Jesus fucking Christ. I said I wanted to be 15 levels. This is 15 levels. That's 15 levels. Now... Jesus. Okay. Wow. That's a lot of levels, dude. Dude, for 120 Starlight for just levels? No floor 6? Yeah, currently we don't have floor 6. Right, no floor 6 currently. But I'm telling you, if you're doing infinite runs, you're gonna go crazy. So you clear floor 1, you get 3 levels. You enter floor 1, you get 3 levels. Right? You clear floor 5, you get 5 levels. So you're at 9 levels. Then you go to floor 6, you get 12 levels. So 12 levels. Now, obviously, yeah, it's currently useless for infinite, guys. Is next week, so don't you worry. But now, you could probably just stick to the +1 version. Now, Starlight Guidance. Guys, Starlight Guidance. I have been defending Starlight Guidance ever since Starlight Guidance existed. I have been Starlight Guidance's #1 defender. I will use Starlight Guidance. I will sing Starlight Guidance's praises. So, I'm begging that whatever I click here, it's gonna become so good that I'm gonna have to be, like, I'm gonna have to gatekeep it. And you get Starlight. So Starlight is gone when you clear the run, when you encounter rewards, clearing line floors, and clearing multiple floors. #1. 3 speed, which is crazy, by the way, and 2 clash power. Hey, that's not bad. Hey, 80 Starlight. But if you're running a solo, or you're doing a min run, you don't take that many passives anyway. But let me see the double level. Oh my god. 3 max speed, 2 clash power, 2 damage up, and 2 protection. Yeah, so welcome to the new permanent solo. This is nuts. This is goated. Dude, 20% damage reduction, 20% perma increased damage, 2 clash power up on a min run? You gotta understand. So guys, it doesn't look that strong. But hear me out. The reason that it's so much is because the more you have, the more people you have, the less effective this buff gets. I know it sounds weird, right? And this does give you a little bit of a boost in the floors. But with this, with Starlight Guidance, the more people you have, the less benefit you get. Because you have more people. But if you're running anything less than 5 characters, if 5 characters or less, I would even say 4 characters or less, and you take this bitch, you're going nuts. Now, we will be using Starlight, right? You have to use Starlight. We're going to see how much Starlight we can get. But if you combine this with this, which is very expensive, that's already 220, right? That's a lot of Starlight. Well, you're going to be able to clear any run. Next is Chance Comet. Now, dude, I will not lie. Mirror Dungeon Infinite, MD5 Infinite buffed Chance Comet just by existing. So Chance Comet got super buffed by just existing because of Infinite Floors. And because Infinite Floors existed, you have more chances to get these gifts. So I'm very curious what these are going to be. So upon entering a shop, gain 1 for Fuse or Sale only Ego Gift. Floor 5 or lower, you gain a tier 1 to 3. Floor 6 or higher, you gain a 2 to tier 3. Upon entering a floor 3, divided by floor 5, gain 1 tier 3 ego gift from the selected keyword category. You get to pick? When fusing is normal. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm sorry. Hold on. They changed the entire wording. Hold on. The whole wording for this gets changed. So instead of getting a random tier 3 gift, you gain a random tier 1 to 3 or a tier 2 to 3. Floor 3 or 5. Oh! So upon entering floor 3 or 5, all 1 tier gain... Okay, so you get 2 free tier 3s. You get 2 free tier 3s upon finishing the run, upon entering the floor. And for floor 5 or for floor 6 and above, you are guaranteed to get a 2 tier to 2 3 upon entering the shop. In 1 random tier 3 or less. For Fuse and Sale only ego gifts. Okay, that's not bad. Dude, tier 1 already makes this so much better. And now it's 100 cost, so it is a lot. Now the tier 2. Let's have a read of this. Upon entering the shop, gain for 4, 5 or lower, you gain a minimum 2 tier 3. But for 6, you gain a tier 3 and 4. Upon entering the floor 3, 5, and 7, you gain 1 random tier 4 ego gift from the selected keyword category. When fusing, gain a random additional ego gift 1 tier below the fusion. Must be tier 3 or higher. Once per shop. Okay, so this text right here, by the way, is incredibly important because it doesn't have that. No, it does have that. But that text is really important because what? Jesus Christ! Hold on. Hello? So every shop. Well, once you get a shop, you're gonna gain these, which is just nuts. Then you're gonna get 3 tier 4s. Upon entering a floor 3, 4, 5, or 7, gain 1 random tier 4 gift. Now it is random, but it says from the selected keyword category. So I assume that means any of the statuses and damage types, right? Now this could also mean it took 9 hours. I saw it. Yeah, I was watching them. Yeah. So this could mean any of it, but that's still, you could get a rock because you could theoretically get Lunar Memory from this by getting the fusions. Yeah, this is a way easier way to get Lunar Memory. You have like a much higher % chance now to get Lunar Memory because you can get the damage types. It is 150 cost. It is expensive, but damn, it's expensive for a reason. And now we have Perfected Possibility. Now, Perfected Possibility is strong because you get a tier 3 early. That's like the main reason, right? Do you generally have them all the time? It depends on your run. More the merrier. More the merrier. That's what Chance Comet is. Anyway, I'm curious to see what this is going to do. Am I going to do a solo too? Not today. Okay, for 120, upon entry you gain 2 tier 3 ego gifts of your choice for the selected keyword. Which, hey, that's... Do you know how OP tier 3 gifts are? If you're running... if you're running Poise, you take, motherfucking... the Clover, Fin Frugality, and you're infinite. You have infinite crit tier 1, like turn 1. If you're Burn, you can take Dust to Dust, and you can take... What? I am curious. But it is funny why they highlight that. And if you're... Or if you're Charge or Rupture, you can take the tier 3s. Like, that's pretty decent. Now, the tier 3 version... Oh, you could just grab all of them. Oh, you could just grab all tier 3s. Oh, okay. So, it sounds less underwhelming than Chan's comment, right? But the reason it sounds less underwhelming is because it sounds less underwhelming on paper, and then you actually go in, and you literally are OP the minute you start. You go into floor 1, and you're never going to struggle until, like, the infinite mode. Okay, but let me put it to you this way. When you have the tier 3 gifts... Let me put it to you this way. The thing about tier 3 gifts is tier 3 gifts are actually kind of bad to have. Now, what do I mean by this? In Mirror Dungeon, the tier 1 and 2s are actually more harder to get than the tier 3s. So what does Perfected Possibility do? Perfected Possibility essentially has removed tier 3s from the equation. At least of your choosing. Which means that from the get-go, you could fully focus on getting 1 to 2 tiers way faster. And because you can focus on 1 to 2 faster, you get way more use out of your money and like more cost efficient, because tier 3s are very expensive. They're like over 250, 300. So it depends how you use it. And also, yes, we have to test out how much Starlight is given. And then also, for everyone who's wondering how much everything costs, if you wanted to use everything, it would cost you 818... Well, more actually, because it's counting my Starlight. But that's like what? 824? 824 Starlight to grab everything in the game. So, we're not going to do that run right now. Okay, we will do a run like this. We will do a run like this. 930 Starlight? Okay, oh, because it counts to 120. 930 Starlight. Now, we're not going to do this run right now. But we definitely are going to try out some of these. Now, we have 120. I'm willing to spend up to like I'm willing to spend 200 Starlight. You know, I'm not greedy. You know? I'm not greedy. I'll spend 200 Starlight for this run. So, what do we want to get? Because I want to use the +2s. I'm thinking, you know, let's see here. Dude, honestly. Ooh. Okay, we got to think. Don't spend it all in one place. I think I want Moonstar for 90. Then I think I'm going to take Travel, which is what, 150? So I can spend 50 more. That's what I'm allowing myself. I'm allowing myself 200 cost. Okay, so there's 150 cost. And then I'm thinking, I really want Cumulative Star Cloud. So this is 160, 70, 80, and then I can take a tier 1. Starlight Guidance, 200 cost. I'm pretty happy with this. So the idea is we want to sell something once per shop and we get a lot of money. So we're going to get a bunch of levels from the theme packs. Because we're going to get that. I got 800 costs at the end. If you can fall for the run, get refunded all the Starlight. Yeah, you can. But I'm going to be claiming this run. Because I want to... I need to get my weeklies done, right? So let's see what we're going to get. So we're going to get a bunch of refreshes. We're going to get a bunch of Interstellar Travels. And we're going to sell money. Now, we could not take this. Like, we could just do this. But I'll take the +1 for the starting cost. Let's run with this. So this is 200 Starlight. I'm fine with this. Don't worry with me. Alright, let's make that money back, baby. Now, we are doing a burn team. So let's go with... I like Fiery Down. I'm a big Fiery Down guy. Let's take Fiery Down. What do you think would be on the MDH theme packs? I don't know. I know nothing about it, so we're just going to be going in blind. Bunch of money. Love to see it. Okay. Ooh, Forgotten is crazy. Okay. Definitely going to want Forgotten. Yeah, to turn Starlight into cost is really good as well. Because you actually need to enter the first though. No, fair enough. Yeah, it doesn't tell you. But there we go, I'm in hard mode. Okay. Ding-a-ling-a-ding-ding-ding-ding-ding. Forgotten. We get a tier for... dude, I will gladly take a free Zippo lighter. Oh, did I fuck up? Did I not take all of them? Oops. I don't think I took all of them. Oh, fuck. Am I an idiot? Did I forget to grab all of them? God damn it. I'm not used to grabbing all three of the pack. I think I forgot to take them all. God damn it. I forgot. I forgot. I'm not used to it. Fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Oh. Minus. I forgot. Okay. My bad. Alright, let's go in. Reset. Okay, we're gonna reset. Okay. Guys, ignore the run. Run didn't happen. Hold on. Keep the shush. Hold on. Run didn't happen. Wait. First time, guys. First time. What if we do a drink game? We drink whatever, you don't get the ego gift, you need the fusion. Dude, Ali, I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna do that every time I fail a percentage chance. My bad, guys. Might be. Alright, okay, guys. First time going in. First time. Alright, let's do this. Grab you. We're gonna grab you. We're gonna grab you and you. Okay, I gotta remember that I can take 3 gifts at the start. My bad. I'm sorry. Okay. Okay, guys, first time, first run. I did the exact same thing. I'm not used to it. Ooh, dude, I'm already liking these. This is a good one, dude. Nest technology. I'm a big fan. Now, I could be a little greedy. And maybe RNG dust. You know, we got 5 refreshes, bro. I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna see if I can get a better tier end rewards. Oh, refresh. Oh my god, is that the free fusion right there for free? Oh my gosh, for me? Ooh, Faith and Erosion, thank you very much, sir. I will gladly take that. Yoink. Okay, this time, don't forget. Okay. We get a Pierce unit on deployed 3. We will definitely do that. Okay. I'm thinking immediately go down and up. We get the maximum event. Okay. 1. 2. Ooh. I'm thinking, actually, you know what? 1, 2, 3, 4. Obviously, we're doing a Liu run first. We're going to do all the Liu goats. 5. Then we're gonna take 6. And then I'm gonna take Magic Bullet. Then we're gonna bring Mouse, Gregory, boom. Beautiful. Buffed Thorny Path. That is buffed Thorny Path, guys. Thorny Path now works on Gloom, which we do have a little bit of this team. Not too much, but I mean, we have Lust, to be honest with you, so okay. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, I'm so excited. Damn! Struggling already. That's what I love to see, baby. Ooh! That's what I love to see! I love to see that I'm struggling. Yisang, do you require a 4 res? You're earned? I thought it was a res. I'm stupid. Oh, yeah. Bam, 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 bam. Abadi! Oh, yeah, dude. This feels like... I can at least get to pity. Oh, yeah, guys, this feels like hard mode. I can already tell you. This is feel like hard mode right now. This be feeling like hard mode. Perfect. Okay, I'm so ready. Get a nice skill 3 going. Some nice wrath. Just do a little blockage, my goat. Boom, bam, bop, bing. And we are going to Hell's Chicken, by the way, because we are going to be trying out the new drumstick, or the nerfed drumstick. So we are going to Hell's Chicken, as a note. Hopefully we get it within our 5 refreshes. Am I going to do hard mode but even harder? Absolutely the fuck not. Are you kidding me? Hell no. Hell no. That shit is ass. 1k Otis. Great kill on the fiery down. We got Felipe. Love to see Felipe. A big fan of Felipe. Big fan. And I love Rodion. She's very cute. Very, very cute. I will be searching the KFC pack. I hope not. I've got 5 refreshes, dog. Like, if I ain't getting it in 5 refreshes, I'm gonna cry. Shattering Skulls. Give me the PS gift, please. Also, there are new events. I think they're inside of the new packs only, though. You can manually choose the pack. Yeah, no. My hope, by the way, is the reason I picked the Starlight refreshes is because I am hoping that I don't have to do theme pack search. Actually made a lot of people prefer hard mode. I genuinely do prefer hard mode. I love hard mode. I like being challenged. I like when I'm up against a wall and I have to, you know, kind of like focus my attention. I've always been, look. I played Library of Verona as my first ProjectMoon game, which probably fucked me up because of that. I feel like if I played Limbus first, I would not have the same desire. Because I played Library first, and I had Library with pretty much no help. Like, a little bit of guidance as to, like, you know, for, like, mechanics. But otherwise figuring out on my own. Yeah, I think I developed some sort of, desire for difficulty there. I feel like I turned into a little bit of Roland. I was like, you must feel the same suffering that I had, you know? But no, I genuinely do. I enjoy the challenge, for me. I like pushing myself. I've said this multiple times. I prefer Limbus over Library of Verona in terms of mechanics. I think the simplification is much more fun in terms of like fighting. Like, I've said this 100 times. I would much rather spend an hour in Limbus Company on a fight than an hour in Library of Verona on a fight. An hour fight in Library of Verona, which by the way is like 3 turns. You know? But besides that, an hour fight in Library of Verona is the most stressful thing you can have. In Limbus, it is not entirely stressful, but it is like, it can be tense and stressful, depending on the fight. Like Dad Coyote, dude, Dad Coyote fucked me up, bro. I was getting fucked up by Dad Coyote. I had to lock in on Dad Coyote. Fun, and then after I beat his ass, I was feeling like, holy shit. Yeah, Ruin is 1 hour fight, and then one fucking skill hits you, and your whole team wipes. And you crash out. Limbus, you get hit with one skill, like a sinner dies, and you go, ooh, that's, you know, I gotta recover this, right? Now, obviously, before chain battles, that was the feeling, you know, if you died, you got super heavily nerfed. But I do think the introduction of chain battles was the absolute perfect thing. Like, chain battles has made fights in Limbus Company way more entertaining, purely for the fact that I can sacrifice my sinners if I need to. That was easy. I beat him second try. Was it release or nerfed? Because I was doing it on release. I was doing, dude. I don't know about you, dude. I don't. How the hell were you guys win rating Dad Coyote, bro? Because I could not win rate Dad Coyote on release, dude. I was getting my ass beat by him. I did not struggle through the rest of the dungeon. It was just the Dad fight where I was like struggling the most on. They nerfed him? I'm pretty sure he got nerfed, didn't he? Did he get nerfed or did he not get nerfed? I don't remember. Honestly, I don't know. Did they nerf him or did he not get nerfed? I feel like he got adjusted. It's been a while. Food sex man. Fair enough. Okay, first shop. Okay. First shop. What do I want? I want refreshing. We got a free refresh. Melted paraffin. Is that special contract? I'm not going to take special contract because that is a bit too OP. But we are going to take burn. Ashes to ashes polarization. I think I get ashes to ashes at the end of this dungeon, so I'm going to just buy this. But dude, 2 keyword refreshes? It's so crazy. It's unbelievably crazy. Also, I got to sell something. I think we sell the Thorny Path, which is going to give me, what, 160 fucking... It's going to give me, like... Holy shit, it's so good. Are we using the new starter buffs? Yeah, I'm using the new buffs right now. Okay, we're going to get Charred Disc. I'm going to grab this. And, ooh, I'm so close. I'm gonna buy that. I think I will sacrifice the Tensile Shoes. Look at that. Guys, look at I've already look at all the egos I've got. Dude, that's a lot of egos. Replace skills? I'll replace skills later. I don't need to do it particularly right now. But I'm already loaded. Let me just tell you that. Am I able to buy a gift and sell it for more? Yes, depending on what kind of gift it is. But you have to be careful. You might not get more. You might only get like a few extra cost. It depends on the gift. Let's do this. Let's do that. Oh, who are you targeting? You're targeting Otis. Okay, Otis, go here. So here, can I get Philip to clash because I need sanity? Philip, you son of a bitch. You bastard! Fine. Stop dodging. Thank you. Bum, bum. Bum, bum. Bum, ba. Okay. It is so free. I'm probably going to try and get Glimpse floor 2. We'll see if we can get Glimpse floor 2. That is the ideal. Hello everyone, welcome. Free from the normal runs. Couldn't agree more. Very happy. Jump the hell out of this guy. We really don't need a clash, but I guess I'll just clash for fun. Bunk bunk. Nice-oo. Nice-oo. Now we're doing 3 weekly hard runs. I mean, yeah, for me it doesn't matter. I'm still gonna do them individually. Okay. Number 1, Bink. Money, 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 money. All right. Ding dong. Boom! Now I just need the pot of stew, and all right, we got getting 100,000 refreshes. Surely I get Hell's Chicken. Okay, surely I get Hell's Chicken. Yeah, I knew I got. Ooh, and I get the drumstick for free and the butterfly. Yoink, yoink! Oh, it's so good. Oh, but I want more. I'm greedy. I'm greedy. I want more. I'm greedy! Excellent. Alright, guys. It's time for the new nerfed versions. As you can see, when inflicting burn with skills against enemies, inflict 3 count 3 times per turn. What does this mean? It means for the first 3 hits of any fight, only those 3 hits get the count. On bosses, this does not matter. On unfocused encounters is where it actually starts mattering. Same thing for breast. We're gonna go right into this epic. I'm gonna see if we even notice. Right? They hate the fucking chicken. Guys, don't go there was a little hungry. She ate the chicken. Alright. Don't flame her. She's just hungry. Let her eat. Yeah, it is per turn. So this enemy is going to get all of the procs, and that's it. Now the chicken is disabled. Now the chicken will not affect anyone else. And as you can see, as for comparison, yeah, everyone else has around 2 to 3 count, and this guy has 9. So in focused battles, in unfocused battles, it is weaker. But as you can also see, guys, I have literally almost every other burn gift on me. So, I mean, floor 1 to 3 are not that needed. You don't need to stress about floor 1 to 3. You're starting to stress around 4, 5, 6. Now, I think you're still going to be great up until floor 5. I'm curious about floor 6. Floor 6 and plus, because the maximum amount of damage, gonna go, good luck everyone, the maximum amount of damage that you're going to be stressing about is, why she roll so high? It's 980. Now, there are some things, okay? Here's the thing. This incentivizes you to use the skills that spread burn on kill. Or passives. There are passive and skills that help you spread burn on kill. Like Fire Fist Gregor. There's also, I'm pretty sure there's some ego gifts that spread burn on kill, which I think it's the Charred Disc that does that. One of them spreads burn on kill. Does this look like a burn show team? No, we're doing Rupture next. But it is slower. That is a fact. It is 1 to 2 turns slower on a unfocused battle. And that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it, Dante, so you can spend more time in the mirror dungeon. In reality, okay, your fight, if you are doing a floor, an infinite boss fight, instead of your infinite boss fight taking 1 to 2 turns, it's now going to take 2 to 3 turns. Okay? That's the reality of it. Instead of taking 1 to 2 turns, depending on how much your potency is and how much burn they deal, you're probably going to do 2 to 3 turns minimum. 1 turning anything past floor 6 is probably not going to be possible anymore. Unless you're also running additional. It's 1,981 enhanced? Oh, never mind, it's OP. Oh wait, never mind, it's OP. Yeah, you're going to be fine. 2k? It's 2k at plus 3? Oh, I thought it was only 1k. Oh my god. This is not even that bad. It's not even that bad. I was out here thinking it was 1k. I was like, okay, 1k. No, it's 2k. I'm going to be reading it when we get here. Because it's actually 2k? Oh my god. Is the burn speedrun still viable? If you're only going to get to floor 5, 100%. 990 on plus plus and 92 with 2. Oh, okay. I was about to say, yeah, no. Dude, that makes sense because I swear I checked that. So it is 990, and then if you have a Wrath weak enemy, which you can inflict Wrath resistance on, with like Rodion, or if you don't really care about doing that and just fighting enemies who are Wrath weak, like gnomes. Also, Dark Flame still exists, but Dark Flame, I'm not going to count Dark Flame because Dark Flame is an ID specific thing, right? So if you don't have the ID, you do miss out on the Dark Flame. Unless, actually, wait, no, there's a Dark Flame Ego, isn't there? Doesn't the Freischütz have a Dark Flame Ego? He has the contract. Does the contract make him... Does he have anything that applies Dark Flame? Or is it only Magic Bullet? I'm trying to remember. I don't think they do Dark Flame, but I feel like something does do Dark Flame. After Warpurgus, are we getting the Superposition? We should be technically getting the Superposition next week. No, I meant the gifts, guys. I meant the gifts. I don't think there's a gift that gives Dark Flame, is what I'm trying to say. I was trying to remember if one of the Der Freischütz gifts gave it, because he gives you the contract and he gives you the pipe. The contract does make enemies weak, but it does not inflict Dark Flame, and the pipe gives you poise and fragile and like attack up. So yeah, so that's why I'm not counting Magic Bullet Otis for any of the like burn things here. Also, right into the next shop. Here we go. So I want a tier 3. I want burn. And we have a super shop, by the way. Beautiful. So let's grab these. I'm willing to sack a few of these. Let's see here. Do I want to sack... How much am I willing to sack? Let's buy a tier 2. Let's buy a Temporal Bridle. Because I can sack 2 tier 2s. Let's see if we get a little RNG lucky. 1, 2, 3. And I will put in just one extra for the 99%. We got the fragment. Okay, we don't want the fragment. We want the thingy. So we're going to buy a tier 3. Do a free refresh. Grab a cheap tier 2, which will be the goggles. We do also need to sell. Okay, burn here. Then we're going to grab you. And I'll sack you. Beautiful. Glimpse of Flame. So now Glimpse of Flame, as you can see here, can consume up to 5 burn count. The second tier is 7 burn count. 2 super shops in a row, by the way. I didn't even notice. So 7 burn count. And then we're going to sell one more thing, which we can just sell... Oh, I don't really want to sell anything. Okay, next shop, we're going to upgrade it. Because we don't have the money right now to upgrade. But... currently, yeah, it goes up to 10, and then it goes 8 defense down. This is hard mode now, yeah. We're at hard mode right now, so it goes up to 10, yeah. So this is up to 10, and then it does 8 defense down. So next thing we will... next shop, we will get a thingy. Also, I would like to sell something here, because I do get the buff. But I really don't want to sell... if I had to sell anything, I guess I'd sell this. Actually, you know what? Sell this. Can I enhance it now? Oh, dude. That's the sell buff! That's the sell buff, guys! You see that? I would not have gotten that gift if I did not have the sell buff. If I did not have cumulative star cloud +2, I would not have been able to do that. That is an absolute W thing, dude. Now we have a max Glimpse of Flame, which is max 8 levels down and 10 burn count. So, let's try this out. And who's the perfect target, if not the Bongi? I also probably should have done the keyword refreshes. I completely forgot to do that. If I do the keyword refreshes, even when they're free, that actually increases the super shop odds. I should have done that. That was my bad. I'm not used to having so many refreshes. Okay. So I guess here's the test. The test is like we just jump the absolute shit out of him. And I guess we need to also kill the bongies, so I guess we'll do that too. What packs do I want to see? I'm not sure yet. Also, Otis losing. Classic Otis moment. So for these types of encounters, how you want to use Drumstick is you just want to hit the boss first. That's really pretty much it. If you hit the boss first, you're gonna get your benefit from the Drumstick. Right, so on an average boss fight, you would typically hit between 30 to 40 count if everyone targeted the same spot. And as you can see here, we have around 13. And he died. Now, it is floor 2, so again, it kind of irrelevant in terms of like, you know, testing against. We want to test it against the hard bosses, because that's where it's actually going to start being strong. But we still one-shot Bongi. 568 damage on that dude. Goodbye. We will gladly accept more money. Ooh, we got the pot. Okay. Beautiful. So we got the pot, which means we get the tier 4 fusion. We will also gladly accept Hellfire Dream. And we are going to take, you know what? We'll even take, you know, I'll even take Headstrong. Okay. Tier 3s. Floor 3, I'm thinking. Ooh, alright. Let's see. We got some refreshers. So let's go through. Let's see if there's anything interesting I want. I'm pretty sure I have all of the fucking, pretty much all the burn gifts at this point. So I'm kind of just going for whatever I want here. You know whose head is strong? What? No way. I don't want to do Chroma right now, because I don't want to have to deal with copyright music. Dizzying Waves. I want to fight a different boss. You know what? We have so many refreshes. Ooh. Maybe some Voracious Hammers. Maybe I even get some gray coats. I got 5 refreshes for a reason. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, hold on. Maybe we do a little bit of insignificant envy. I think we do a little bit of envy. I get the envy burn gift here, and then I can get a free tier 3. Or I get the flower, the ardent flower, by fighting Kim. I think we might do Kim, dude. There's some fat gifts here. We'll do Kim. I'm not scared. Let's do Kim. Why do I have 5 refreshes, Mr. Streamer? That is because of the new Mirror Dungeon hard passive buffs, where you can buff the passive up to 2 times. And in fact, I can show you. As you can see, here are the current buffs. This was a total cost of 200 Starlight. Okay, so all of this cost would be 200 Starlight. And the buffs I'm getting is an extra 250 cost from beginning. I'm getting a 30% cost balance per floor, and 100% sale price from StarCloud. I'm getting 4 theme pack refreshes and new levels upon entering theme packs, and 2 keyword refreshes with a 25% perma chance to super shop, including 3 random tier 1s. We are going to gladly go to the Railway 2's Demon. All right, this is the Demon of Railway 2. If any of you who've played Railway 2, you will understand why Steam Transport Machine is the Demon. He's the Demon because he blocks you by having a 100 turn count. Legendary. Thank you, my good friend. I feel pretty confident that I'm going to break his arm here, turn 1, so I will just ignore it. Oh yeah, I'm going to break it. Easy. Get the I love the city we live in. You know, if I get the city I live in, I'm going to be happy, because I'm going to say, yes, I do love the city I live in. Now, we are split on the burn here, right? Because I want to break the parts, so we are a little bit split on the burn, but he should still die in 1 hit, I'm pretty sure, because we have a lot of burn. Philip, don't lose. Attaboy. Excellent work. Okay, he's going to get 1 smack off. He did not die instantly. Now, we did split the burn, to be fair. That's why he didn't die instantly. But if that was old burn, Glimpse, I think he would have died instantly. Obviously, if that was old a drumstick, he would have died instantly. So there you go. There's a great example. Splitting your damage now is worse for you because obviously you don't get the maximum. If we fully focused into the arm, which we couldn't anyway, because if you break the arm, pretty sure it cuts the skills off. So Transport Machine is always a bit of a fucky subject, like a finicky fight. And there he goes. Boop. We got R1 Bokak. Yes. And what do I think keyword Donahue is going to be? I am thinking Rupture. I'm thinking she might be Rupture. However, I do think it'll fit better if she's probably sinking. She might be sinking because we don't have a Don Quixote sinking ID yet. And we already have a Rupture ID for her. But it could be a secondary Rupture because it's Rupture season. It also could be sinking Rupture, which might be a bit scary. Yeah, you still get cancelled the severable. Yes, so there is difference between broken and severable. Severable will completely cut the skill off, and broken just means you can't target it after. I think she will be the first sinking Rupture hybrid. I do think she will be the first sinking Rupture hybrid. Okay, yeah, sure, we'll do this. Quite well so far. Okay. Let's go my absolute legendary Goat Sang. Lovely jubbly. Wouldn't I despair be sinking? I think she will be sinking too. I think we can have 2. I think we can see 2 sinking IDs from this. So immediately, we're going to see how much burn we inflict on the boss total. Well, count on the total. Depending on the IDs you use, now I am using pretty standard IDs. These are obviously just generic burn units. Now I am not using Fire Fist. If I was using Fire Fist, I would be getting even more burn count on the enemy, of course. You could also sub in with Faust as well. So it really depends on the team you are using. We are probably going to hit around 15 to 20 burn count here by having everyone target them. With the skills order that we've displayed here. Which is fine, because all we need is 10. Just like that. 1,040 damage. Very lovely jubbly. Very lovely jubbly. So the thing about it now is you don't really need to stress about having infinite burn count. You only need 10 burn count on the boss to be maximum, right? To be maximally efficient. You could see that as a bonus, right? Now, it means you could theoretically, like, split the damage if you wanted to do, like, a multi-fight, like something like this. Where you would only really need 10 per enemy. And I do think it does incentivize you upgrading some burn gifts. Because I do think burn gifts were not very upgraded. And I do think some burn gifts will, in fact, help benefit you. So, overall, yeah, from doing 10k damage, you're doing to 1,000, which is enough. But you know what? It might open up some variety in the burn section. You know what I'm saying, guys? You don't know. We'll have to sit in there and watch. You know what I'm saying? Well, first we have to actually get there, and we can actually analyze the skills first and foremost. Any idea on the ego? It's probably gonna be King of Greed. That is my assumption. I have been assuming that. It could not be, but it would just be far too fitting for the 3 magical girls to not appear all at the same time. What I am assuming it is going to be Queen of Hatred Don Quixote. Then we're going to have Knight of Despair, either Rodion or Knight of Despair Ishmael. Or, you know, Otis, heavy, but probably Rodion. And then I believe it's going to be a King of Greed ego. Now, it could go to one of the boys. It could go to King of Greed Gregor. Well, we haven't had a WoW Gregor in a while, so it could be a new WoW for Gregor. Or an Aleph, but I don't think so. What's Gluttony? Probably Gluttony? I believe she would be Gluttony. So we could get a Gluttony WoW. Another Gluttony WoW, which would add to the 2 Gluttony WoWs we have currently. Thank you for the follow, by the way. I don't know if I said that. But there are 4 magical girls. Unfortunately, I do not think Servant of Wrath will be included due to the external, I guess controversy is the word, you know, because of the Wonder Lab no longer being connected. Now, technically, it does not matter because ProjectMoon officially own the rights to Servant of Wrath, because they did, you know, they included it in Library of Ruina and they made it official with the Wonder Lab creators, I believe, about having the Abno included. So the abnormalities are now no longer the Wonder Lab. Well, the ones that were in Library of Ruina are now owned by ProjectMoon. They were paid out, I believe, and everything. Ooh, Starlight, yoink. So, they could have it. However, I don't think they would. And I don't... If I was Kim Jae-hoon, I probably wouldn't either. Right? Just because the fact that there is air there. There is like a lingering air there. Yeah. 1200 Starlight? Yeah, that's how much Starlight I have. We did a little off-screen grinding, you know. I was trying to guess who Knight of Despair for. I believe Rodion. I think it could fit Rodion. Or I give her a new syncing ID. But I think it could be any of the girls, really. Probably, but the thing is, all the other ones have had recent egos. Faust also is a potential. But she already has Regret. So if they're going to not include doubling up on IDs who already have stuff, it'll probably be Rodion. It's Sinclair or Ishmael. Faust, Knight of Despair would go hard. I mean, more Faust is nice. But she already has Mouth Faust. So I don't think she's going to be getting anything time soon. You got to also remember that. She has Mouth Faust. I don't think she's going to be getting a WAP ID for that. I think Faust is going to be sitting in the ID corner for another 7 months. She's going to be taking Mersault's previous spot of no ID for 7 months. So, yeah. My favorite Abno. No, I agree with you. Servant of Wrath is definitely one of my favorites. But I understand the issues behind it. Now, if they do it, right, then there you go. No fucking shit's given. I do what I want, right? But I don't think they will, because I do think out of all the 4 magical girls, I do think that Queen of Hatred, Knight of Despair, and King of Greed are more recognizable. You know. Also, for the ego, I do think it will go to one of the boys. I think it'll either go to Mersault for a new WoW, but he already has a season WoW. I do think, however, that a new WoW potentially, alright, could go to Otis, because she hasn't had a WoW in a while. It could go to Gregor. He hasn't had a WoW in a while since Garden of Thorns. Or it could go to... Yeah, no, I think that's it. Probably those two. That's what I'm thinking. Another WoW to Rodion, or even better, a third WoW. Rodion, why does Project Moon let you have 3 WoWs? Isn't Gold Rush Aleph? Yes. However, I don't think they are going to be introducing an Aleph ego soon. So it most likely will become a WoW. I would not be surprised. If they do Aleph, then Jesus, fuck, you know what I'm saying? Like, more power to them, I guess. Okay, what do we want here? Let's have a look. Looking in the bookie. So, first things first, we're going to do some fusion. Fusion, huh? We also, by the way, 3rd super shop in a row. Very pog. First things first, we're going to fuse these two. Boom. Beautiful. We got the cookbook. Now we are going to grab the ashes to ashes and the dust to dust. Grab ourselves the Soothe the Dead. Absolutely lovely jubbly. Now, we also have the other burn recipe, which we can fuse. It does require the charred disc and the campfire, which I don't think we have the campfire. We do not. We can, however, get the campfire, most likely very easily. I'm not going to grab Nebulizer right now, because I want to make sure we get all the burn stuff. Ooh. Let's get a little kick to it. Okay, hold on. I am going to grab myself Sunset Blade. I'm not going to grab Voracious Hammer. Because I do think it's a little bit late for Voracious Hammer. I will, however... Ooh. We'll grab that Fragrance of Hellfire. Ooh. Ooh, you know what? I do think... I don't know. I don't think I grab it right now. I don't think I need it right now. Although I do have a few burn... Actually, did I even equip Ego on anyone? Oh, guys, I think I forgot to equip my Sinners with Ego. Well... I forgot to equip my Sinners with Ego, so I guess this is an egoless run. Oops. I forgot. Oops. No ego. Oops. No ego. Haha. Funny man. Okay. I guess we're going to do a no ego run today. Oopsie. Okay, so we did two refreshes. We did not get anything. I will be doing a little bit of fusion, huh? Because I do want that tier 2 gift. Now, I could do a little bit of Starlight, but I'm going to just sacrifice Nexion here. I'm going to get rid of Prejudice. Can I change Ego when changing team? Yes, but you can only slot 3 people in. So I'm just going to keep it like that. I think it's going to be more funny. Give me the camp, please. Okay, Circuit. That's not bad, but I would like the camp, preferably. Does this give me a tier 2? No, it gives me a tier 3. I could fuse a tier 2 by doing 2 1s and a 2. So I need 2 1s, which we do have here. Let's buy 2 1s. And then, oop, and then, and a oop. 1, 2, 3. Don't fire 10%, please. Thank you. All right, we got the campfire. Now we can fuse the disc. We can fuse the campfire, and I believe it is the butterfly. No, we have the burning book. Here we go. Beautiful. Oop. Ahaha. Excellente. Yippee. 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 All right, that's 2 burns. Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. How's everyone going? Great. Lovely so far. Testing out the new burn. So far, so good. Getting to experience the new graces. Ooh, guys, wait. Guys, peep this. You see this 3 thing? It's selling for 300 cost. 300 cost from the Starlight buff. It's crazy. I just got 300 cost from a fucking... I can buy Illusionary Hunt if I wanted to. I could buy Zippo if I wanted. I could buy everything. I'm so much money. I'm gonna upgrade. Fuck it. Actually, I'm gonna enhance. Let's do some enhancing. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna enhance Fiery Down because I think Fiery Down is very good. We're gonna enhance Polarization. Yeah, let's do Polarization for Dawnclair. You know what? I'm feeling a little greedy. I'm gonna enhance everything. Fuck it. I got the money. They call me Big Money. I'm gonna enhance everything. Boom. 300 cost from that. What does the economy come to? It's called inflation. And I'm the one that's inflating it. That's right. Alright, who are we fighting? We are fighting... We love the city we live in. Okay, we are fighting... We are loving the city we live in. We are about to absolutely burn the shit out of this man. Now, we will not one-shot him, obviously, because his gimmick prevents us from one-shotting him. But we will instead inflict... We're pretty much going to min-turn him as much as we can. Yeah, here we go. I love the city I live in. And you know what? When the prompt comes in, we will love the city we live in. Excellent work. King of Greed. That's right, they call me the King of Greed. They call me the King of Greed. I predicted it. That is true. That is a prediction. It is. Congratulations. Mamori. Mamori. Very big Mamori. We should do this within, like, 3 turns. It depends on how fast it gives us the event check. I think it needs, like, 3 turns for the event check. I'm still not sure if the event check is gatekeeped by turn, or if it's gatekeeped by, what's the word? Damage. I'm pretty sure it's turns. Obviously, it doesn't matter what we're doing here, because, well, yeah, he's already staggered, so we're just doing a little bit of trolling. I am magical. What do I think Floor 10 will be released, guys? They have stated that the Superposition Infinite, which is the hard mode, the 10 floors, will be next week, alongside Walpurgis. Now, they didn't specifically state it'll be alongside Walpurgis. I'm saying that it'll be alongside Walpurgis, but it will be next week. I think it's at least killing them 3 times. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's like killing them 3 times. Oh, no, there we go. We got it. So, who knows? Guys, let's investigate the factory. Excellent work. Permanently won. Excellent. Alright, lovely. We're in Phoenix mode. Oh, volatile ego state. Let's go here, and let's just keep jumping them. Just keep jumping them for a while and get a nice Wrath resin going so we can activate passives. Free SP for everyone, because we have Yisang. Yippee! I'll take you enemy hard mode tomorrow. Correct, guys. Hard mode tomorrow. Walpurgis tomorrow. Kanto 9 tomorrow. And you know what, guys? Kanto 10 tomorrow, too. That's right. We're getting a rare double Kanto, and it's all tomorrow. Bink, bink, bink. And... infinite smackage. Now, guys, answer with me. Do you love the city you live in? Guys, because you know what? I do love the city I live in. I do love the city I live in. I do love the city I live in. And yes, I do love the city I live in. We love the city we live in. I said I love the city I live in! There we go. And just like that. If this fight... Ooh, oh. This, we can speedrun that. Is done. 30 on 30. I love the city I live in. Is tomorrow. Can you believe it? Walpurgis and the city is just a week away. What is the difference between volatile ego to efflorescent ego? A bad mental state? Great question. I've got no fucking clue. I've got no clue, buddy. Ooh, free tier 3 gift. You know what that means? A free tier 3 gift is a fusion. We are taking worst gifts, by the way. So yeah, because we are doing worst trials, by the way. I didn't mention that we are doing hardest trials, but I have been taking the hardest trials. Ooh, we have all the burn stuff now, by the way. So we are well, actually, we have all but one. LCE. Volatile's incomplete, probably. They never really specify it, but it's most likely incomplete, or it's volatile, as in it literally just turns off and on. Ooh. Dude, I kind of want to do crushers and breakers. Ooh. Guys, what if we burned Gloppo to the ground? Or the bull? What if we set Gloppo on fire and annihilated him? Or we killed the bull? But what if we incinerated that frog? Or we killed the bull? I'm just saying. I think we're just gonna do that, you know. Yeah. I'm gonna go Railway 5 for floor 5. You know what? I think I will. Don't burn Gluppo, please. I think I'm gonna burn Gluppo. What if we set the fire? Well, he's about to get absolutely incinerated. The bull that I hate. That isn't the bull that I hate. Grab some free ego gifts here. By the way, are we 4 for 4 on... Where? This is floor 4. We might be 4 for 4 on super shops, by the way. Which, on normal hard mode, would have been so fucking hard to get. But here, our first run is almost about to be... Ooh. Is about to be 4 for 4 on the shops. Which I think is quite epic. No rat here, but that's fine. We're not going to get the SP passive. We are going to get a good old mummery. Thank you, Don Quixote. Burn the bull, not the Gluppo. He has so much to live for. Well, it all depends if he thinks he's worthy enough to face up to me. MD6I is going to be hard. It will be hard. Mummery! Big mummery. Big fan. Ooh, let's get a little blockage going on. You know, let's get a nice little wrath. Do you have a wrath? Oh, you do. A nice little wrath resin. Mummery. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. So far, I don't really notice much of a difference with the burn. Now, I can tell you that there is a difference. Okay? I can tell you that there, like, statistically in the turns, there is a difference compared to the previous, like, thing. But you're really not gonna. If you're win rating through every fight, you're not gonna notice the difference. I'll cry and shove out fans if you do. Did you look at with every Catherine fight? No, that would be awesome. So far, as you can see, I've got all the ego. I didn't really struggle to get all of the items. I did spend 200 Starlight, but like, you know. Is Ryushu Rodeo that good? I do think Ryushu is definitely a sleeper pick. Well, I don't. Could you call it? Can you call something a sleeper pick when there's only 11 options? I mean, kind of. I do think Ryushu is good. What happens when you pick GMU theme pack and enter the fight without Honglu? I don't know. I'm not sure. I do know about that one because obviously we watched Kim Jae-hoon, guys. So I do know about that. I do know that there is a move fight. Only because we watched the Kim Jae-hoon live stream. That's the only one I know. But for all the other packs, I have no idea what the bosses are. I don't even know what pack we'll even pick. We're gonna have a look around. I won't know what the packs are. Okay, I hear that nice, beautiful volatileness. All right, and a beautiful wrath resin, which means we're gonna get SP. Copyright jail. It would be copyright jail. That is a small problem. That's the only problem with boss fights, by the way. I would love to listen to Tian Tian. I would love to listen to Tian Tian. However, if I listen to Tian Tian, the YouTube gods will strike us down, and execute me on the spot for treason. So, yeah, that's going to be a bit of a harder one to do. You know what? Actually, this is really important. I want to activate skill. If I activate the skill 2 and I hit 3 enemies, is it going to count once per 3 enemies? I'm not even sure. I didn't see if it activated per enemy or not. Interesting. Isn't Tian Tian not copyrighted? I don't know. Cleo Jungle. Wait, actually, if Welv's still here, maybe he knows the answer. Welv, if you're still here, do you know the answer to that? You are Tian Tian's biggest glazer. I am Tian Tian. Otherwise, I'm not sure. Yeah, YouTube does auto flag it. So it might be a bit hard. It's not muted in the VOD. Yeah, so the reason it's not muted in the VOD is because it came out before the YouTube song came out. But now that the YouTube song is out, I don't want to test it by, like, getting it copyrighted. You know what I'm saying? So, we'll see. We are doing quite well right now. Only one way to find out. I don't think I will find out. I think I'm good. Yeah, we'll grab Nebulizer. We'll do a little treat. Let's treat ourselves. Soup. Yeah, no, Millie. Okay, guys, when I say that the song is copyrighted, I am not, obviously, I'm not saying Millie copyrights it. It is YouTube copywriting it. Ooh. Need more Sunset Blade. I'm not going to take special contract because obviously I'm going to be testing out specifically. After 30 days, Millie will release the copyright and you still get ad revenue. I haven't tried doing the dispute because obviously I'm impatient. So, as long, to be honest with you, as long as the Kanto video is not affected, I am perfectly fine. Like, if the Kanto video is not affected, I'm happy. If every other video is affected, I don't really give a rat's. Like, if the Mirror Dungeon one is affected, it's not really a big deal. Also, 300 cost. Oh my Jesus Christ, it's Jason Bourne. You know what? Give me a little bit of... Give me a clear mirror. Thank you, good sir. Beautiful. One of that. Oh, yeah. Dude, and a free clear mirror, just fun. We did a little clear mirror just for... Oh, it's Klopper. The evil and menacing frog is about to get fried. Guys, y'all hungry? Hey. Yo, guys. I found this new frog. And we're gonna take this frog out. And we're gonna cook him up for y'all. Alright, we're gonna make up some fried frog. And it's gonna taste good. It's gonna taste a little bit like depression. Guys, wait. I don't know if any of you know. Have you guys on TikTok or on Twitter or whatever, have you guys seen the thing about the kid who's like crying over the chicken? The chicken like Roger? First of all, incredibly fucked up video. I do not condone those videos in any way possible. That kid is genuinely going through some trauma shit, right? But I have to say that I fucking love all of the reactions to that video. Roger, who did this to you? And all the people who are like, this dude is gonna be the next Mike Tyson. This guy is gonna become, is like Sasuke Uchiha. This guy is about to activate his Mangekyo. Like, it's absolute trauma. But the reactions that people have had to this, it was so funny. And I can't lie. It's been such a funny I feel so bad for the actual child though. The actual kid I feel so bad for, right? Because it is genuinely like, that is like a fucked up thing. But I can't lie when I say it isn't one of the funniest things I've seen people react to. He's gonna, yeah, they say he's gonna distort, he's gonna manifest ego. Yeah, the fall of the Uchiha clan. Yeah, I saw someone said bro's gonna activate the Sharingan. They said, I saw that one. I was laughing. They said, he's gonna distort. That's the ProjectMoon version. They're gonna say he's gonna distort. Oh my god, it's such a fucked up video that it's so funny. Oh my god. Top 10 status anime devs. Vroom. Hey, look at the kill. Hello, Charon. Open the dark fountain. Alright, so we still one-shot a Gloppo. Of course. And with the ego gifts, by the way, we actually do extra burn damage. So we're actually doing extra damage now because of the other tier 4 gift. We will gladly take the tier 2 Eclipse. Beautiful. We are taking Worst Trial, so we are going to get Brutality, and we are going to take Offense Level. Alright. These are not any of the new packs. I want the new packs, please. These are not any of the new packs. Can I get the new pack, please? Okay. The Surrendered Witnessing. This is the first new pack we have here. Ooh. Gift potential. I think this is the part 3 version. I think this is the part 3 version, right? So this is GMU, I believe. I believe this is GMU because this is what well, I'm gonna pick the first one we see here. So we're gonna do this one first. We are gonna take this one, guys. Ooh, we got some events. Okay, beautiful. New enemies, new events. First things first. It's part 2. I can't tell. I'll figure it out. It's one of the two. Okay, first of all, event. My form empties. Bro, get out of here. Hold on. We gotta find my form empties. Bro came in. He's interrupting the surrendered witnessing. It's 2 and 3? Oh, so it combines it. Interesting. Okay. Hold on. My form empties is ruining the skill check real quick. So we're gonna have to come in here and beat his ass. We're gonna have to hit him with the... Oh... Ding! Oh... Ding! Oh... Ding! Oh... Ding! My form, you are about to become deformed after I'm done with you. Mamori! Mamori! Ding! Ding! And there we go, we have inflicted him with 99 burn potency. So he is at the maximum level right now. If we wanted to be optimal, we should have hit his other part as well. But he's gonna die, because he's out 1,000 HP. This music alone makes people distort. We do get a little bit of Philip sanity. Excellent work. We are burning him. He is dead. There you go. So we are on a floor 5 pack and we still just one-shotted my form empties, so as you can see, the glimpse is still ineffective. But they modded Roaring Knight, and I don't know who that is, guys. I have avoided Deltarune spoilers, so I don't know what that is. We have our first epic encounter. It is a Gluttony Sloth. Is this a she family? She did 990. It was 990.
Yo, Lunashi.
Bill.
Bell. Yo, Charon. Oh, shit. Yo, thank you, Charon, for the support. I appreciate it. You know what, guys? Just for that. Hold on. Guys, just because of that, hold on. Wait. Jaws, first of all, we gotta put Sharon on the bus, guys. Hold on. Thank you for the support, Sharon. We're gonna add Sharon real quick to the fight. Hold on. Where are you, Sharon? She's around. There she is. Vroom. Vroom. All right. So let's see these. Let's see the freaking Jaws, guys. So these is hardest trial. So these are brutality. They have offense level. Let's have a look. Ooh, they got a little bit of kick to them. Ooh, these Jaws got a little bit of kick to them. Is this a focus encounter? Okay, this is a focus encounter. We are doing well, to be fair. We have like tier 4 gifts. We really should be fine. We have tier 4 gifts, right? Just gonna be careful about clashing here. Obviously, we want to ensure... Ooh, maybe you clash. Maybe we just avoid the countering ones. How many enemies is this? Is this 10 enemies? Okay, so it's 10 Jaws. That's fine. We can deal with 10 Jaws. Go. An update dropped? Yes, this is in fact the hard mode. It's 2 waves, pretty much 2 waves. And luckily for us, they have very high stagger thresholds. So we're pretty much just gonna stomp them. Now this is not an epic. So the epic is when we passed the epic already, so we don't have to worry about that. Mamori. Try to go new buff. Yes, we will be investigating the new charge buff as well. Wah. Okay, that is the scary move. We want to be very careful of that 3-coin unbreakable. Don't want to get broken by that one. Don't want to get swept away, one might even say. Run, Glovo. How many? Charge team is next. Next will be the Rupture team. So we can test out Rupture. Then after that, we will be doing Charge. And then Sinking. Yes, Sinking and Charge have been buffed with new status effects and changes to their ego. So we will be analyzing those two as well. But first we will be doing Rupture and Charge just to get a general feel of it. And, you know, with all the new additions as well. And maybe we'll do a min passives run. Like, we won't upgrade all the passives as well, just to ensure that we get a more balanced effect. Luckily for us, though, it seems to be that we are good in... Here, let's gonna have Don Quixote hit this. It's 4 minutes in the past. Yeah, that happens sometimes. If you get the... So, okay. Guys, reminder, do not tell me anything about the packs or the events or anything. I'm trying to do this without knowing anything. So I don't want to know any of the extras. The only things that I do know is from what was on the live stream. So that's pretty much it. Okay, next is going to be a slash Gluttony Pride. Who is it? Is this one of the families? Was this... Is this the other things? This is family, right? Oh, it's these... Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. These guys are a normal encounter? You're kidding me, right? These guys are a normal encounter? That's crazy. Dude, I'm scared of these guys. These guys, I'm scared of. These guys scare me. These fucking, whatever the fuck they are. They're fucking dolls, I guess? The talismans? Yeah, the talismans, dude. These guys are scary. This, I imagine that these guys are the epic encounters, right? Because there's no way they're not. These guys have to be, dude, these guys have to be the epic encounters, right? I imagine so. Because these guys are fuck. They will, when they hit you with that, okay, luckily for us though, we're kind of goated with the source. Of course, luckily we are goated with the source, so we're never for stress. Yeah, no, these guys, when they hit you with that double unbreakable coin, yeah. Yeah, they transform. Yeah, that spirit talisman move, it terrifies me. Ooh, I almost got staggered from that, but she's fine. I'm telling you right now, it is pretty much unknown. If you actually have all, like, if you only have the Glimpse ego gift, you would notice it. If you have all of the other burn ego gifts, or even 60% of the burn ego gifts, you don't really notice it. It is the most detrimental in unfocused encounters, which I've said. Unfocused encounters is where it's the most detrimental, right? But that's pretty much it. The post-Santo coin, yeah, pretty much. We'll get double dolls is crazy. Double dolls in this economy as normal encounters? Like, really? What's my favorite bird? I think I like Punishing Bird. Zhao was gonna save Bird. I have Dark Flame. Yeah, I have Dark Flame anyway. But obviously, I'm not counting Dark Flame because that is a specific ID, so not everyone will have it. Yeah, gotta be very careful of that unbreakable skill though. But remember guys, Thrill and Glimpse. So to give you guys some context, Thrill and Glimpse are the same coin, but different sides. Okay? Their entire purpose, right? Like their use cases is supposed to be Glimpse is supposed to be better on single target, and then Thrill is supposed to be better for AoE. And with the nerfs, it pretty much accomplishes that. Like obviously, as you can see, I'm getting at least an average of 300 to 200 extra damage, which will kill literally any of these enemies for Glimpse. But with Thrill, it is meant to focus, like Thrill is meant to focus more in these environments. Glimpse is meant to focus more on the single target. In the fight itself, you will trigger Burn, you will trigger Glimpse, you will trigger the extra Burn, you will also trigger... Yes, Thrill has gotten rid of its requirements. We will analyze that. Also, hold on. Show me Ego Gifts. So here's what I've got. So far. Okay, this is what I have. Now, I do have Neb this, but I've only gotten this floor. Right? Everything else I pretty much haven't gotten. But all of these burn gifts I pretty much got floor 3. By floor 3 I've had all of these. These I just got because I just wanted them. The crit damage itself isn't killing them. It is the burn that's killing them, not the crit. Also, the chat broke, guys. Please give me 1 second. Chat has broken. Also, we haven't actually gotten an event yet, so I really hope we do get an event here. It would be really nice. I am going to wait until chat fixes itself, though. This has been very annoying. I really do hope. 4K bosses, but like 30 to AoE. It depends. It really depends. I think that's what the change is trying to imply, is what I'm saying. Alright. New event? Not a single new event, dude. That is really unfortunate. No new event. But that's okay. You know what? We'll get it next time, guys. Don't worry. We're going to have another fight. Let's fight. Let's fight. No new event, but we will be doing another run. So that's fine. To fix the chat situation. Bad luck. Bad luck. It happens. Don't worry. We'll be having more runs. We didn't hit 5k like yesterday. Now we're 2 to 3 to 3k. Guys, I do have to say, you guys have been absolutely amazing when it comes to participating and hanging out, guys. We have almost reached 6,000 total subscribers, which is insane because only a week or plus ago we hit 5,000 and we are already almost at 6,000. I am a big fan personally of this trajectory, so I think we should double it and give it to myself. So let's... I have one goal, guys. Okay? And this is all I want. I want to hit 10,000 by the end of the year. If I don't care how it happens, if we hit 10,000 by the end of the year, I will pog. That is the one I care about. And in this order, if the progression that we're going with continues, we will hit 10,000 by the end of the year. Also, goodbye, Wayward Passenger. I didn't have any good experiences before you. Well, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. I love to have you and your attention. We are at the shop. Start a drama? I don't think I do. Charge solo is way more easier, like all the ego gifts of solo positions. Farm drama. I don't want to farm drama. What do I have to... Also, we have so much money. Look how much money we have. I could just buy everything. Like, I might buy Otis. I think I will buy, fucking... Whoa, hello. Whoa, new gift. Whoa, new gift, guys. New gift dropped. Moon in the water. On hit against enemies with 5 rupture potency, gain 1 potency and 1 count 3 times per skill. The ego gift gets stronger the more identities with attack skills that apply rupture or gain poise are deployed. Except ego skills includes backups. On hit with a skill, if a target has 20 rupture, deal more critical damage, an additional 3 for every deployed unit that fits the conditionals. At 12 plus identities, on hit with this, I assume that that's what that means, right? On hit with a skill, if a hit is a critical, remove 1 random removable effect applied to self once per turn per identity. This thing is OP! This is a 3-star? Why is this a 3-star? This is broken! Hey, guys, you know what I'm seeing, guys? That's a Z-Tune buff, baby. Let's go! Z-Tune W! Nah, this is a massive Z-Tune W. Wow. That's 12 bananas right there, guys. How is this a 3-star? How is this not a 4-star? That's absolutely nuts. The thing is, how does it get stronger? Is it specifically stating that this 12 plus? This is a she ID and the C branch and fucking Z-Tune buff, dude. Why is it 12? That's my family high mark. Obviously, we're gonna buy that, so we can add that to the list. We're gonna upgrade it. It is non-upgradable, so that is probably why it is non-upgradable. At 12 plus what? 12 plus unit. Yeah, it's probably 12 plus units. That's probably what it's like. Are there even 12? Is it just saying? Oh, they have to apply rupture or gain poise. Okay, so it's either or, either or. It's not both. I was about to say, because I was asking for both. I was like, what? We will do a little upgrading. I am not going to search for the other gifts because I want to see them naturally. Let's see if we can get them through events. Well, what? Let's just go right in. Let's heal everyone. And you know what, guys? I want to get a full experience of burn. So I'm actually going to, you see this nebulizer? I'm actually going to sell nebulizer, and I'm going to sell clear mirror calm water. Because I want to go in here strictly with the burn gift and see how this fight goes with the burn gift. So I've gotten rid of nebulizer and clear mirror. It's gone. This is a sloth envy. Is this is GMU, isn't it? This is GMU. Is this mute time? Yeah, it's audio jungle time. Oh my god, she's gonna aura farm and everything. Audio jungle. Audio jungle. Did she actually does the cutscene? I thought she didn't do the cutscene last time. Well, maybe she does. Unfortunately, that is gonna be a mute. That is that's a mute. So we're gonna need some alternative music here, guys. Because I can't play it. I don't want to get copyrighted. So what are we gonna play here? Let's have a looky in the bookie here. No, put it back. Put the royalty free music. Yasod? Sure, we'll do Yasod. Sorry guys, I want to listen to it as much as you do. But unfortunately I cannot risk it. Even if I could dispute it, I am very impatient. So I'm not going to be doing that. So you guys get to listen to your Sod theme instead. I know it's not GMU, but sing it myself? Maybe. So let's see. I want to check something real quick with her passives. She does give her Malatuvement. Does she have her Honglu passive? On hit, after a clash win against on Honglu, inflict Heaping Obedience. At turn, convert this to Hollow Obedience next turn. When recovering from panic, gain 2 SP, and if Honglu has Hollow Obedience, so what is Hollow Obedience? -2 flash round against GMU. Expires when this unit reaches 45 or stacks drop to 0. So she does have a unique gimmick with Honglu, although she does not have her jar form, I believe, right? She doesn't have a jar state. However, I am also going to incinerate her. I'm going to incinerate the grandma. So this is just with burn. How much HP does she have? She has over 2k HP. Can I get a cover? Technically, if I covered every song and then used the cover of the songs, it would count. So maybe, you know, maybe when we hit 10,000 at the end of the year, I will cover every Millie song in Limbus Company so that I can play them as copyrighted songs. You know, how does that sound, guys? Does that sound like something to you guys? Maybe. That might be you know what? That might be a possibility. I might even get special guests. Guys, wouldn't you like that? Wouldn't you like to see your favorite ProjectMoon tubers in covers? That could be a potential. Also, ooh, yeah, we get the Brema. Love that the cutscenes are still in here. Do we get the grooving Jiren? He's just chilling. Cover from a place of love. This is the, what is this? So this is prioritize the target with the earliest deployment order. When the skills targets the ally with the earliest deployment order, do 0 damage. After skill, targets with the earliest deployment order stagger and turn them into jades. Oh, I see. So the jade gimmick still exists. Okay, we are gonna turn Philip into a jade. Okay, although I think we're gonna face skip him, so it doesn't matter. Unless this ends the turn. It might force the turn end. But I believe she'll just be burned to death. Fulfill your worth. Dude, I love that the bubbles appear in the fights now, by the way. They skip? No, we actually do have, She immediately brought the gem back. That pretty gem will make Hongwon all beautiful again. I'm very happy that they actually did do the fight here. So we do need to save, Philip, guys. Unfortunately, we do need to save Philip. So we will be doing that. We're going to magic bullet this, and then we're going to strike, here. Might get a little memory, and then we're going to save Philip. That should be enough to save Philip. Beautiful. Excellent work. So we're going to obviously hit her first so we can get the maximum benefit. She knows who the precious jade is. True. Grandpa still banging to the music? Hell yeah. Is she Delulu? There's no Honglu in the field. Yeah, alright. Didn't know she was the skincare simp. Is GMU? Is it possible to solo this fight? Maybe not. It might not be possible to solo this fight. Because of the thing. I don't know. We'll have to see. We have broken the egg, so we will get the egg. Yeah. So, unless you can dodge it, but I don't think you can. Blasphemous transgressors outside shall not covet the treasures of Dongguan. And there you go, the worm is doing. You can face skip with ego. Oh, you can? Oh, okay, you can DPS checker. Okay, so if you DPS checker, yeah, you can do whatever you want, pretty much. As you can see, we are starting to get a little scary when it comes to clashing. It is a little scary when it comes to clashing. This is not strongest GMU, by the way, but this is worst trials, by the way. Let me show you the trials. We do have plus Coinus power. We have 9 offense level, and we do have damage taken. So, so yeah, so this is not like the strongest GMU. Obviously, that requires infinite mode. But for now, she is, in fact, not playing around, boo. We'll call it that. Okay. Strongest GMU? We will definitely be doing a strongest GMU, don't you worry. Instead of giving our grandma a bath, now we're going to give her a warmth on this winter season. Exactly. That is exactly correct, guys. We are giving her a warm blanket. Where is Five Fist Gregor? Five Fist Gregor is currently on vacation because he would be too OP for the team, so I let him sit out for a little bit. We do have the next phase, which is now going to be... Cannot be staggered before using the skill. Okay, let's hit it here. This is the jar phase, right? I believe so. Let us get ready for this jar phase. Make some red skills in here. We'll let Rodion counter. Yahoo! Beautiful. Charitable company gives poor grandmother warmth during the winter months. Exactly. She is tweaking. But we will burn her. Yahoo! Now we are going into... Generate the 5 elder trees. Yep, now we are going into tree phase. We are actually about to break the elder, which we will do that as well. We are getting some strugglings though now. This is a little bit of a hard clash to win. It is neutral on the legendary goat that is Philip. And you know what, guys? Let's let the first ego of the run... Branch of Knowledge. Favored? I trust Branch of Knowledge, guys. I knew it, dude. I never doubted Branch of Knowledge in my life. It can sever it with my own hand, dude. That's my boy. Just like that, he just ends the fight. We have transcended the yoke of life and death. Thus Hongnuan shall shine for all eternity. Such a sick fight, dude. We actually... Wait, we skipped the jars. She didn't jar scene. Yo, jar skip, guys. Jar skip. Oh, you want to know what happened? Because we won the clash... Hold on, let me tell you what happened. Because we won the clash, and we have the... where is it? This. We activated the burn on her. When we clashed one, and because we activated the burn on her, it phase skipped it. We're about to break the Elder. So that's very interesting. So that's actually good to know. That's knowledge. Although it is looking a little hopeless. Ooh, hold on. Ooh, she's got a little bit of kick. She's got a little kick to her. Damn. Damn, we got some hopeless. Ooh. No skill 3s. We're at 199 burn. Yeah, because we've struck both of her And the Palanquin with burn. We do some more count. You can totally face skip the solo. True. It is a little scary. You know what? Like, let's trust some. I trust neutrals, guys. You trust neutrals? We got this. I'd win. I would win. I would win. I'm like not stressed at all. And there she goes. Whoa, whoa, what the fuck was that? Did you guys see that? Yay! No music because that was a bit freaky. That was a little bug. That was a little buggy. The end screen definitely was trying to play a cutscene, but it did not. And as you can see, Philip, obviously, Rodion, Yi Sang, absolutely W. The mirror world collapsed on itself. The cutscene is so hard-coded. Is hard-coded the boss? Did we skip the hard-coded cutscene? The black silence? This is the black. Currently, we are the black silence, but that is a complete run done. Our first run. As you can see, our levels here. Let's see how much starlight we gained. We gained plus 36 starlight, I think, right? From this. So we originally had... how much did we have here? Hold on. Let's have a look. Loadout bonus multiplier. So 1.8 bonus multiplier. We got 11 through the encounter. We consumed 88. So yeah, plus 36. All right, plus 36. Hey, we spent 200 starlight, guys. You were getting 236 actually? Oh, right, because minus 200. Yes, you're right. Okay, hey. Gladly claim that. So we spent 200 starlight and we gained 36. So if you only used 120, we would have had 100. That's pretty good. Claim this bad boy and then we go. Yoink. Bink, 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 bink. All right. Okay. Let's get right back into it with the next team. My conclusion, guys, the glimpse nerf for strictly hard mode on the Mirror Dungeon team was very minimal. Except for unfocused battles. But if you had, you know, other Burn Ego, which you should, you really don't notice the difference. My verdict, you really don't notice the difference. If you're actually playing and win rating and mashing through everything, and you're winning your clashes and actually hitting them, you don't notice the difference. There is a difference. It is there. I'm not saying that the difference does not exist, but I am saying that the difference is there. Now we are done with Burn Team. Thank you, Burn. It's time for Rupture. Now, Rupture is interesting, because who do we want to bring in a Rupture? We could bring a few people in a Rupture. You know, we have a lot more variety when it comes to Rupture. We could bring Zichu. We could bring Poisture. Do we just want to bring all of the Haishu? I'm thinking we could bring all the Haishu in. Remember to equip Ego this time? I probably should do that, right? It made me pay attention to the game now. Very little, honestly. I probably could have just win rated it. I think we bring in the Haishu and we bring in the Hierarch. You know? I think that's fair. All time Rupture or the 8-minute MDH flan run. Every potential ID, that's gonna be that's for a different day. Don't you worry. There'll be a different day where we'll be doing that. For now, that's just being held off for now. Don't you worry. There will be a potential ID run. But now we're gonna stick to a nice classic Rupture team. Now, we could do 500 Haishu packs. I do like Haishu packs. We could, however, do a little bit of 7 association if we wanted to. We could bring in the double 7s. In fact, we could even bring in more 7s. We could do... Am I going to equip Ego this time? Probably. We could do Haishu, 7 Faust if we want. You know, with... let's see. We can buff Heathcliff by activating 7 association. Oh, no, we can't because we need Otis. So we can bring Lantern. Forgot again. I haven't done it yet. Do we want to do full 7 association, guys? Or would you rather see Haishu? Because to be honest with you, either or. Because 7 association, we could do a full 7 team. We could do a full, I don't mind doing a full 7 team. If you don't want to see high street, we can do a 7 team. All right, hold on. I forgot. I can do here. There we go. We don't have to do this anymore. Let's do. Okay, we'll do 7. We'll bring in a 1, 2. So we need 4. So we need 4, 7 minimum because of the Heathcliff passive, which requires us to bring in 4 or more units. So we are gonna bring Lantern Sang in for this one. And then we're going to keep Ryoshu on the 7 side. So we're going to bring Lantern Sang, obviously. We're going to bring in 7 Faust. We are going to bring in Don Quixote Lantern. Where are you, my little creature? There you are. Mersault. We're going to bring Sync Mersault. For good old Lu. Let's bring in... Fang Hunt. I love Fang Hunt. Remember to cook Ego? We will be doing that, don't worry. Obviously, Heathcliff's got 7. Fish Mail. Let's bring in Zichun. I love Zichun. Rodia. You know what, guys? You know what? Let's bring in the C branch, because I feel like people like the C. People think the C branch are underrated. So let's bring in the C branch. I do think that's fair. We'll bring. You know what? I'm going to bring Deviat Claire as well. Oh, the cutie fish. We're gonna bring obviously that, and we'll bring in Sea Branch. I do think Sea Branch is kind of. We could do Deviat. We are doing Deviat Sinclair. And we are going to keep. We're gonna do double C's. Red sheet. Maybe later we'll do a red sheet. Chat Sinclair. Agreed. Ego's a must. Don't Egos now work with Sinners in the backup? Yes, they do. So, let us equip Egos now. Obviously, I forgot to do this. Maybe. They're going to do Wishing Can into Dimension Shredder for this one. We're not going to Fell Bullet for this one because we don't want to kill. We're going to bring Lasso into Thorokagia for critting. We're going to bring, obviously, WoW, Lantern Dawn. We are going to bring... do we have Lust in this team? No. Yes. Yes. Yeah, we have Lust in this team. This team's got Lust in it, I think, so we don't need Lifetime, so we can bring Wishing Can. Red Sheets, obviously, because this is a Rupture team. Ryoshu. We will bring in Red Eyes into Red Eyes Open, into Contempt. We will bring... you know, I'm bringing Screwloop Wallop. We'll bring Capote, obviously, and Yearning. Actually, you know what? We'll bring Pursuance for now. A little bit of Lust. We've got a little bit of Lust. A little bit of Lust. Lasso into Dimension, into Tears of the Tarnished Blood Dragon. We are going to run Holiday. Holiday into AEDD. I'm going to level them up, don't worry. Yusunyana into Binds. Zichun. We are going to run 100-foot Death Maggot. It won't activate the passive for me. I'm gonna bring it anyway because I like the fish. I will bring Rosette Desire though into Grimace into Blind Session. Rhyme Shank into Hex Nail on this team. Yeah, Hex Nail into Indigan Trial. And Deviat will go Lifetime Stew, why not, into Lantern, into Tears of the Tarnished Blood Dragon. Godus the Otis will be Sunshower because she wants to crit. Ebony Stem and Binds. And then Sir Gregory, you will rock Ledger Domain, why not? Let's do Bygone Days into AEDD because we're doing our Rupture team. Garden of Goats. Okay. Now we're going to level up the IDs a little bit. Don't you worry, I'm going to level up the IDs a little bit. So let's get everyone to 50. Minimum, bare minimum 50. Bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Uh-huh. I mean, I'm not really going to be using 7 registers, so I'm not going to level her up. I will level up Heathcliff, though. I'm really going to only level up the units who are actually going to be fighting. Seven Ryoshi will not be fighting. Why not Lantern on Gregor? I could Lantern on Gregor, but I'm going to do it just for SP. Ooh. Is that a visual bug? Okay, guys, we found a small visual bug with the UI, guys. That's 200 lunacy. We have found a small visual bug with the upgrader here. If you upgrade your IDs while currently having them equipped, as you can see here, my Otis is now level 50. However, when I return to the back screen at the bottom left-hand corner, she still registers as level 45. I have to re-click her to then register her as 50. That is, why 200 lunacy? Because it's not 300 lunacy worthy. It's about 200 lunacy. And there we go. With this new team, let's go into the Mirror Dungeon. This is absolutely worth 300 lunacy. You know what? I'm right. You're right, guys. 6,000 lunacy. My bad. All right, let's go right into the Mirror Dungeon. We will have 100 Starlight bonus because somehow we used Gregor last time. I don't even remember when we did that, but okay, whatever. And we will not be choosing max bonuses this time. We will, however, choose new bonuses. So let's take... what do we feel like? I feel like taking... maybe we do Favor of the Nebula? Could be good. 120 bonus right there off the bat. Let's stick... I think sticking with my 200 minimum is a good idea. Or 200 max. So let's stick with 200 max Starlight buffs. I'm thinking Favor of the Nebula. Or I do Chance Comet. Although Chance Comet is not going to be that good for now without Infinite Mode. I think maybe we could even do Perfected Possibility. I might even do Perfected... You know what? Let's try out Perfected Possibility and literally instantly get all the tier 3 ruptures. Then we're going to take both of these without any enhancing, although I could enhance. I might enhance this by 1. So this will be a 200, again, 200 cost total, which is fine because we had that last time. And we will, as long as we get more encounters, we will be more. And also, if we do line fights, by the way, we forgot to do line fights last time. But maybe this time we'll actually do some line fights. We will get more. So we're going to take these two. So this is going to give me instant Rupture, by the way. When we enter in this first floor, we are going to get to pick 3 Rupture tier 3s, guys. And yes, you've heard me. Like, look at this. So first we pick up... Okay, let's pick up... so we don't want any tier 3s. We want strictly tier 1s. We only get 1 refresh, though. So we do have to hope that we get one of the final floors on the last one, or we'll have to do a search. It's not a big deal, but it is what it is. I think we do automated. We could get Nebulizer, but then we have to do automated, and I don't want to do Nebulizer. We could do Nebulizer. Dad, yeah, whatever pops up first. Nebo. It is. I mean, Talisman and Nebo. I mean, yeah, sure, why not? Let's do it. Okay. Deathseeker, Thunder Branch, Standard Duty Battery. At the start of your run. Do you know how absolutely OP this is? This is OP. OP. Gimme. Hello. Rupture is online. Congratulations, guys. We just started. And Rupture is online. Okay, who do we want on the front? Obviously, we're going to have 7. And then I think when we have Sync into Faust, into Lantern, into 7, into... both of these, and then we're gonna have Z-Tune as a backup. Ooh, actually, hold on. No. Let me think here. Who do we want here? All of them. Yep. Has Rupture been saved? Fish. I'm just thinking if I want Fishmail first, or if I want to retreat it in the battle. I think we actually take Zishmail in. I actually think we take Zishmail in because I love my fish, so we're gonna take Zishmail in. And also I want to use Hongsh. No. Dude, so many options, guys. So many options here. I do want my Goat Lantern, because obviously we need my tank. Dawn, dude, so many characters I want to pick, guys. So many characters. Let's bring, I thought you could only choose 1. You can only choose 1, however, we spent Starlight to upgrade it. So because we upgraded it to the max level, which costed 150, did she sang? How dare you? I would never did she sang in my life. We do have double retreaters. Yeah, we do have double retreaters. We can bring both of them if we want. Actually, in fact, I think we might do that. Did I get an EX gift this stream? No, we have not gotten any EXs yet. Soon though. You know, I'm sure. Let's take this, and we have double retreaters. So then we can sub in. I think we bring in. Let's see. Let's do Donkey, and let's do Yi Sang. Then we're gonna sub in 7 and Sync, and then Rodion, Fang Hunt. Yeah, there we go. Oh, that is true. We could actually do the double. No, actually, yeah, that's a good point. Let's do that next fight. We're gonna do the retreat method. That is actually probably the smarter way to play it. Yes. But for now, let's just do this. It'll be very simple. So yeah, we were about to say also chat broke again. I'm very sorry. We were about to shred this. Okay, yeah, 14-2 rupture on the first turn. Balanced. Why not double high shoot? I will adjust the team. Don't you worry. But now I just have so many options. I have what's the word, like choice phobia. Wow, I want to pick all of them. You know what I'm saying? I think what we will do is we will Z-tune probably first. There you go. Chat's back again. Welcome. Neutral floor 1, pack it up. Pretty much. Yeah. 2 million rupture on floor 1 is absolutely necessary. I assure you, it is not nerf. Sinclair never fails to disappoint. Classic Sinclair moments. Okay, I mean, I could just win rate this. Boop! Ask to the leave company. Yippee! Okay. We have so many characters to pick here, I just want to use them all. I want to use every character, because I love all of my rupture units. Double event. He's appeared twice already. That's okay. Dude, very well. Gimme, gimme. Thank you for the prejudice. Alright, let's redo the team order here real quick. So we're going to have Zichu number 1. Okay, because she's going to be the first deployed. Then we're going to have 7. We're going to have Gregory. We're going to have Donkey Lantern. Then Faust into Fang Hunt. Then we're going to do Deviat. And then we're going to have Godus, Mersault, Roja. There we go. Here's going to be our team. The reason this is going to be our team is the first substitute is going to bring in Deviat. And then the second substitute is going to bring in, I believe, Otis. Assuming we even need to. We might not need it, so let's have a look. Heathcliff. Heathcliff is absolutely the GOAT, so he is obviously here. Please put Rodion on the field. I'm gonna wait until we get some more poise. Once we actually get some poise gifts, then I'll put Rodion on the field. But now it's better for Gregor because Gregor would be way easier for me to manage. Yeah, Fishun's gonna retreat. She's gonna bring in Deviat Sinclair. Then she becomes the new first order. Right? So then once Deviat leaves, Zichun will come back. And then we get Otis. So we pretty much get 2 Zichuns. Which is great, because I love Zichun. So honestly, what's better than 1 Zichun? 2 Zichuns, that's right. 2 Zichuns are in fact better than 1 Zichun. That is mathematics. We are already hitting pretty much 20 to 30 rupture on the first floor. So this is going to go absolutely wild. Say that again? Hold on. What did you just say? I knew it, exactly. Alright, first shop. We don't have a lot of money. But that's okay. Ooh, but we get Shard of the Apocalypse, which is pretty good, because that gives us the... Wait, hold on. Is this the fusion? Isn't that the fusion? Hold on. Am I... That is the fusion. Oh! 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 Well, don't mind if I do. I will gladly accept the eerie effigy. Guys, as a reminder, Ruin was also buffed. So we are actually fusing into Ruin right now, which is amazing, because Ruin is buffed. Lore 1 effigy is Kind of crazy. And we almost... Dude, we actually could almost... Guys, legitimately, there is a chance that we could have fused as well. Also, we do have a free sell. I am going to sell... What do I want to sell? I'm thinking what I want to sell. I could sell... the blunt one, or I can sell prejudice. Not gonna lie to you, kind of want to sell prejudice. Get out of here. We just need the Glock. Gamble. We don't have a free refresh, but I'll do one refresh. Unfortunately, we did not get the thingy, but we will take a Rodion skill 3. That will be useful for when we get her. Okay. We did one refresh. We did one refresh.
뭔가 기분이 좋아 보이는 것 같아.
Honglu's the only one with blunt attacks. That's fine. Honglu's my boy. I love Honglu. Well, Zichun has blunt as well. She has blunt on skill 1 too. Also, we are fighting the machine again. What are you guys doing? What are you guys doing in there? Why are you all posting empty spaces? What's going on? I don't understand! And also LCE Sang. Yeah, we have LCE Sang, we have Zichun. Head empty. Stop head emptying. And get back to work! Using new Rupture. We are using the new Rupture, which also means we will be going to chicken, or trying to go to chicken. Please! No! Bitch. Have I become strong? I'm about to be strong. I'm about to be very strong. It's a mash here. Beautiful. Zichun, I need you to go here. Donath Kahota, you'll go here. Bass will go here. Will go here, and Gregor will go here. The head into tails after Clash is so real. Oh yeah, look at that Rupture, guys. Turn 1, 49 Rupture. Big fan. Ow. Massive fan. Donkey is eating him. Please, someone save him. Is this what Dawn saw when she tried to talk to the other pals? They all just started posting head empty. Okay, excellent work. Not bad. Let's go with a classic. I didn't realize we don't even have that much SP. Let's get a neutral win in here if we can. That would be quite epic of me. Thank you very much. And let's start killing these guys. Do you have AoE yet, sweetie? You do not. Someone stole. What the fuck? What are you freaks doing? I know what I'm doing. I'm inflicting 1 Limbillion Rupture. Bonk. Oh, beautiful. Good Clash win. And a little bit of... Dude, 400 damage turn 1. Balanced? Balanced, by the way? Balance, by the way? Also, I think Perfected Possibility is incredibly useful for charge as well, by the way. Because you start charge and you'll get, you'll start with the fucking... the Thunderdog and the other charge one that gives you charge. Because there's 2 tier 3s that give you charge, I believe. So you can just start with all 3 of them and instantly have level, like, max charge. We will do a little bit of Z-tuning here. Perfect. Big fan. Let's kill you with this hammer, and let's kill you with the hammer. Beautiful. I love Count. Great. Oh, Zichu, you rolled a 5%. Ooh, okay. Well, luckily you have an unbreakable coin, so it doesn't matter. It do not matter. 1 Limbillion damage of money. That's my fish. That's my fish, baby. That's my fish. Did I finish my run or go to eat? You should eat. Actually, you should not eat. You should stay up. You should stay up forever. And never leave. You can never leave. Oh, no, 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 no. 204 on Clash Lose is crazy. That is because, she did AoE as well.
우와, 카론도 깜짝.
Oh, we broke one of the... Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait. Huh? Where'd the robot go? Was he at 5? Did I kill him by accident? There's no way he was at 5, right? Was he at 5? Did I blow him up? Was he at 5? Oh, Kamui ate him. I killed him 5 times? I didn't even notice.
무얼 잘못했는지 아는 것부터가
Huh.
시작이 됐어.
그쪽 방향이 아닐 텐데.
I didn't even notice that. Jesus. Well, there you go. The more you know, I guess. We might not even need to investigate the factory, guys. We might just kill him. You got the cathode treatment. We sent him to hell. The Inopone does that sometimes. That guy just exploded too. Wait. Why did that robot explode? He was at 3 surgery. Wait, what? Wait, he was at 3 surgery.
속이 메스꺼워 보여.
I'm doing so much damage that I'm actually going through the surgery buff. Wait, he also has surgery. Wait, why does he still have surgery? Wait, what? Wait, why does he have surgery? I took him through the... I took him through the prompt.
어쩌겠지 잘 생각해보라고.
Is he just gonna explode? What the f- Okay. Guys, how the fuck? Yeah, no. Yes should still remove, yes removes the prompt still. Ooh, yoink. 300 lunacy, because you still remove the surgery when you say yes. But also those 2 other robots died. Yeah, that's 200 lunacy, guys. 200,000 lunacy, more like it. Okay, we will see if we get chicken. We do get Tango Marinade. This happens. Yep, and every single time, guys, that something updates, you wish to be hurt, always bugs. So with pink shoes. Something about that abnormality in the code breaks the game. Because every single time there's an update, they break. Every single time they break. Please stop breaking my game. Remember when they exploded in hard mode? Or was it normal mode? They exploded in hard mode. Surgery doesn't work half the time. Fun fact, Grandma, she used cutscene through, got to eat her up. Yeah, same thing with Glimpse. Glimpse broke the cutscene. Barbara had 20 offense level. Spaghetti code moment. Yeah, pretty much mad spaghetti. And you know what? I love fucking spaghetti. So I'm here for it, baby. Yes. Yep. Buff over. I finished Honglu's Kanto. I need lunacy now. And I need it now. Rah! Okay, please give me chicken. No chicken. Okay, this might be a bit scary, but hopefully we get it either from this pack or... You want to get bugged heavily? You wish to be bugged? Hurdily? I love that Rabbit Heathcliff is engraved in the code. Yes, something about Rabbit Heathcliff. Who knows? But all we know is that he's goated with the sauce. Goodbye, Chimkin. You were strong. Goodbye, Chimkin. You were strong.
예상 못했나 봐. 깔끔하게 물었군.
Goodbye, Chimkin. You were strong. Eat him, Don. Eat him. Nom 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 nom. You know, scare.
카룬도 깜짝.
And Lance is going to aura farm on him a little bit. There you go. Attaboy. He doesn't know. We'll poke tomorrow. We'll poke tomorrow! We're going to need all these bugs, guys. Report all of these bugs. Because we're going to need all these bugs reported in for when Walpurgis drops. And we need money. Alright, so we are looking for the chicken is chicken pack. Unfortunately, we do need to try and find it. Ooh, we did get Revolver though. I'm going to buy that. Hopefully RNG is on our side and that we actually do get it. I am a bit worried though, but we're going to try. Come on, baby. Where's my chicken, dude? Where's chicken, bro? Come on, where's the chicken? Chicken is chicken, bro. Where's chicken's chicken? Please. I'm going to sell tier 1. Actually, sell this blunt gift. Maybe I can fuse it. Hold on, maybe I can fuse it. We have all the other tier 3s. Wait, I can fuse it. Genius idea, executive manager. Hold on. We're fusing it. Excellent decision, executive manager! Excellent decision, executive manager! We can simply fuse! Excellent work. And, guess what, guys? We just got the fusion. 4. Boom. Bam. Bop. Bop. Aha! Ruin. So, guys, the new Ruin buff. It is specifically at the bottom here. So, what? So, this is the same. This is the same. This is the same. But this got here. +1 coin power. So coin power +1 for plus coins that inflict rupture potency, count all unique rupture. And then base power 4 divided by the number of coins, min 1 rounded down for minus coins that inflict rupture potency. So this is the thing that got buffed here specifically. It gives you more coin power for pointless coins, and it gives you more base power for minus coins. Now, we did not get Thrill yet, but we'll probably get Thrill next shot. So let's save up our money for that, because we need Thrill. There's a new dream. Yeah, I know that there's a Kano 7, and if it shows up, whatever the new pack is that shows up first, we're gonna do it. We'll never get it. Free coin power? Yeah, pretty much free coin power. I like free coin power. Let's kill you and kill you. Please buff Malfaust. She's so gutted. Yeah, buff Malfaust, guys, please. Please, 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 please. Buff Malfaust, please, please, please. I am already killing Sir Bungie. Oh, he's about to become a... Oh, guys, he's eviscerated. He's... Goodbye, Bungie. Oh, my lord. The Ruin buff's crazy. Chicken! Goodbye, chicken. Wahaha! And dead. Sir Bongster is gone. I will be striking down these enemies with my mighty fist. How dare she not one-shot the whole screen in one turn? They should give her 3+ coins on every skill and 3 power. You know what? Did a Malfaust today. Nothing stood a chance. I'm already demonetized. My bad. I'm already eliminating. My bad. Free random gift, please. Ooh, cost refunded at the refresh shop. I will gladly accept that. We are going to take offense level into offense level. We do want thrill here, so I will gladly accept these two. We can try and fuse a thrill. Can we get another offense level? Let's grab Barbed Lasso. Lasso. Yeah, we don't need Lost Star. Okay, this is floor 3. Ooh. I do see Repressed Wrath. I'm feeling like a Repressed Wrath here. Although I could search for a line pack. Because there is a line pack potential here. Actually, is there a line pack? No, there's no line pack here. I actually might go with Repressed Wrath here for the Thorny Cups. Which is pretty nice, because it will consume the Rupture. And then I can also get motherfucking Trial Plan. Sure, why not? Yeah, you know what? Let's go here. Malphas to OP, Nerf Tremor. Excellent idea. That is Spiral of Contempt? Dude, 180 costs to fight Spiral of Contempt? I'm not even gonna lie to you, kinda tempted. But do I go to Spiral of Contempt? He drops what? A Perversion, and he drops the other thing, which I don't remember what he drops. He drops a bleed thing. 180 costs, or I go through an event into an epic. I think I just go to the event in the epic. Because this could be an abnormality. Oh, it's Love Star again? Oh, it's levels! I'll gladly accept some levels. Thank you very much. Yoink. Give me them 2 levels. Oh yeah, it's a good thing we went middle. Good thing we went middle. We get 2 events into a focus battle. A battle, even. Bum, ba, bum, bum, ba, dun, dun. Now we can just hit the win rate button, because his focus encounter, not a much extra we are going to be changing here. We already inflict pretty much 1 limbillion rupture count. Thanks to the bone buff, which, by the way, as a reminder, the dressed bone only inflicts count to the first target hit for the first 3 instances of attacks, which does mean that unfocused encounters are a little bit harder with spreading infinite rupture, but focused battles will pretty much feel the exact same. Once we get Thrill as well, we will analyze what the new Thrill does. Now, I have made mention of it when it came out. I do actually think the new Thrill has a much more manageable adjustment compared to the straight adjustment that happened with specifically Glimpse. So when Glimpse got changed, nothing extra happened to it. However, with Thrill, it has lost its minimum count requirement, which is very big. It has also, it lost the minimum count requirement, and then it also lost something else. I'm trying to remember what else it lost. Minimum count requirement, and it no longer consumes Rupture. So, Thrill no longer consumes Rupture on use, and it no longer requires a minimum Rupture count. Which means you could activate it literally turn 1. How Rupture Chicken work on AoE? So, I believe on AoE, it is the first 3 instances of damage that activate it. Which means that it would be, if it is an AoE on 3 targets, the first 3 targets of the AoE are getting hit with it. I believe so. I don't know, obviously, but I'm going to assume that. Give Rodion some love. I believe Rodion will be receiving a new identity. I believe she will, in fact, be receiving the Night of Despair. So, don't worry. Your prayers will be answered. Nebulizer nerf. Can't believe I can't get a Limbillion Poise right away. True. No Malphas, Ryoshu, or Otis? No, I asked everybody. They wanted to see a 7 run instead. So, we're doing 7 run. But typically, I would just do a Otis run. But I guess this is a good way to prove Thrill's argument even more. Because if I can run it quite easily with 7 teams, then there is no excuse in terms of the Thrill nerf. I'm going to now Alt F4 Limbus Company and open up Ume Miseme, which, I mean, you can also do that. I do think that is a valid course of action. But you should Alt F4 Limbus Company and play, you know, Ume Miseme if you want to, not because you are being forced to. So there you go. Anyone know how much Line 5 Railway will last? On the current railway, it should last a good maybe 2 more months. You should do that. you should consume yourself with horses. Also, I'm going to grab more Starlight if you want to. Only if you want to. See, that's the important factor. Damn, triple event. I mean, I'll take a triple eventer. Don't mind me. Give me a tier 4. Gregor. Thank you, Gregor. Excellent work, Gregor. Oh, okay, guys. Will we finally get my first EX gift? Come on, baby. Come on. Please, on the Golden Rupture team, bless me with my first EX. Ooh. I hit those. 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 Come on. The stuff sucks in the coin clacks. They're nothing. Fuck! Damn it! No! I was not here. I didn't go it. But it zooms off before we even get a chance to see what happens. Damn it! Oh well, that's okay. You know what, guys? Not every time can be a W. Sometimes you have to have an L. You know? Sometimes you have to L to hit a W. It's just the rules. You know? You know what is a W, though? Thrill. That's right. We got Thrill. And it's time to upgrade Thrill. So, as an example, guys, here is Thrill. Base Thrill is a minimum of 5 count. As you can see, when we upgrade it, it will go up to 7 count. And just like how it does with Glimpse of Flame, it will go up to 10 count. However, as you can see here, how is Ruin? Ruin is much better now because it gives you just flat coin power, which helps out a lot. As you can see, it inflicts 6 potency, 3 count, and it deals Rupture potency, X count, up to 10 count. So it will deal a maximum of 980 damage, like Glimpse of Flame. But very much like Glimpse of Flame. However, this does not consume count, and it does not require Rupture count. It does not require Rupture count, and it does not consume the count, which is incredible. Why are we neglecting Barbed Lasso? Buy it right now. I will enhance Barbed Lasso, yeah. I do think, again, this kind of incentivizes you to upgrade your other things. I do think Barbed Lasso is an insanely good, like, ego gift for you to upgrade that you could just get in immediately. Like, that's 4 count, 4 Rupture for a Lust Absolute Res, which, obviously, depending on the team you run, you know, you might not have it, but there is a good chance that you could get a Absolute Resonance. Enhance Camilla? It might be a bit too easy if we enhance Camilla, so I don't think I'm going to do that. Also, I'm trying to remember, we won't do Talisman, but we will do this. Do I have any extra fusion material? We have the battery, we have this, we need the, okay, we get this at the end of the turn. Okay, we will get that at the end of the turn, so let's just wait for now. And do this. Yeah, no, the Talisman's fusion. So we get the Barbed after this floor. Okay. It is time to fight Skin Prophet. Okay, good fight. We can do this. Let us strike him down with a mighty pen. I think Zuchun will probably kill that on her own. Yeah. We have Rupture, so this should all be fine. As long as there's a coin hitting the candle, we should really, yeah, pretty much break all the candles. There we go. Turn 1, breaking all the candles. Excellent work. We are going to get hit by the unopposed, but it's so minimal that we don't really worry about it. Now, it's time. Struggling? Oh, because you're at high sanity. Don't worry, King. You don't need to struggle. You don't need to struggle, because I am here. And a little bit of lag. There we go. Beautiful. Thank you for the paralyze. Excellent work. Strike him with the Rupture. Boom! 3 Rupture. Remember, so 10 Rupture count is now the minimum in terms of, or the maximum that you really want to hit for activating your thrills. So that's going to be very easy. Why use Lancernsang when you don't use his intended purpose? Well, it's because I haven't needed to use his intended purpose yet, but he will come. Also, yoink! Oh my god, 500 damage on fucking Honglu, bro. Dude, Ruin on Honglu, it's so good. And he's dead. I didn't even need a throw. I didn't even need a throw. I remember win rating this in and complaining about it. A classic. Great coat, not bad. We will take 30 cups and we will grab offense level. Yeah, because we want offense level here. Actually, we'll grab the final power. A little OP. I would like to fight a line fight if possible. Can I do a line fight without searching? I mean, I could search. It's not. I'm not stressed about it. I want to see how much starlight I get for completing a line fight. So I think we're going to complete line. It is 20 starlight, which is not that bad. Do we want to do line 2 or line 1, dude? Maybe we try line 2 because line 2 is faster. Let's do line 1 because I want false halo. Yes, false halo, baby. I forgot about the search feature. It's very good. It is incredibly good with just getting what you want. Line 2 would be faster, but I want to see how much we get for this. Line 1 for Gluppo. True. Line 1 for Gluppo, guys. Don't you forget. We are doing Gluppo. Ooh, we got a 5%. That's unfortunate. No tier 3. Come on, Honglu. Come on. Come on, Jimmy. Jimmy. Come on, Jimmy. Not cool, bro. I don't need damage buff. But I want it. See, that's the thing. I want it. Like I want smoking gunpowder. I could take Phantom Pain. It is a potential. I need... Oh, I can fuse now. Beautiful. Use you, and you, and you. And congratulations. We now have this. Enrapturing Trance is still the exact same. So, don't you worry about that. And I think, to be honest with you, we're pretty good on Rupture Egos now. Might as well enhance all my Rupture Ego. For fun. There you go. Say that again. Say that again. It is a super shop. I can do a little refreshing if I want. I see special contract. I'm not going to take special contract. Because it is a bit too strong, so I'm not going to grab that. I won't heal anyone, we'll be fine. Okay, here we go. Hydration, guys, don't forget to hydrate. Hydrate for Gluppo. Explain title, please, about Burn and Rupture. So, TLDR, so I don't yap your ear off. There were changes to Drumstick and Breast and Glimpse of Flame and Thrill. They now have a max... Drumstick and Breast now have a max apply usage of 3 instances per turn. And... Glimpse and Thrill have a max cap of consuming 10 counts, which means they have a max damage total of 980 damage on a normal resistant enemy, and Burn count and Rupture count on Drumstick and Breast have a maximum apply of 9 per turn. Why isn't hard mode showing up for me? You're probably already in hard mode. If you check the top right of your screen, you need to see the you'll see the normal and hard mode flip. You just flip it into, it should be automatically flipped. For me, it was automatically flipped, so I didn't have to worry about it. Now, the statement about this is that with these nerfs, the statuses are dead in the mirror dungeon runs for speedrunning. The real answer is no, they're still incredibly strong, and you really won't notice a difference with it. That's pretty much the TLDR. The TLDR, yeah, the question is, are you going to notice a difference? Maybe on the extremely, like, floors 6 to 10, but most likely for your like average Falls 1 to 5 speed run for your grinding, no, you won't notice the difference.
방금 건 아무 쓸모도 없었어. 바보.
Those who get the target ID 10 times but don't want it, and those who get everything but the target
지금
ID.
뭘 잘못했는지는
That is the duality of fate.
드라마에서 봤어.
He, bonk, wink, and Gloppo explodes. There goes Galopokins. R.I.P. to Galopokins, guys. Can I get a R.I.P. guys for Galopokins? Can we please say a eulogy for Gloppo, guys? Can we get a funeral? Can we get I'll start us off, guys. Gloppo was loved, but his memory will not be forgotten. For he was a frog, and he had a very sad way. And Ishmael may have lost the clash, but it doesn't matter because she's still gonna crit and attack anyway. Anyway, this is supposed to be about Gloppo, but Gloppo has in fact been sent to Otherworld, where he will be analyzed by King Yama and most likely be thrown in the incinerator to have his soul refreshed and sent back into the earth. 990 is the maximum amount of damage there, as you can see. So that was the maximum amount of damage done to him. We did not consume the count or anything as well. She might not have lost the clash, but she is going to win the war. Big if true. He will most likely be... Yeah, when I reach 20,000 subscribers, Gloppo will be sent to the marketable plushie realm. Well, he'll be turned into a marketable plushie. Or Gloppo. A fate I would not wish on my worst enemy. I am going to, however, just let them hit me so I can jump the fuck out of him. So let's jump the shit out of... Yeah, this is good. And then we're going to do a little bit of side jumping here on the foot. He was more than a frog. He was a memory. A lunar memory. How mighty. How mighty. Excellent work. We are now going to do a little bit of killing. See if this might one-shot him. So the strategy now for using Burn, by the way, Glimpse or Thrill on multi-part abnormalities who have multiple parts, you want to try and now hit 99 or at least as close to 99 potency on both the parts, as it will trigger individually. As you can see here, we have the Thrill Gaming. So now we are just going to jump the absolute snot out of his body, which is the broken one. Yeah, it's got all the rupture on it. And we're going to kill him. Yeah, we're just going to kill him. Yeah, we're just going to ignore these guys, and we're just going to kill his ass. That's right. Everything will die in 2 turns. Generally, everything will still die in 1 turn, but typically, 2 to 1 turns. If you previously expected 1 to 2 turns, previously expect maybe now 1 to 3 turns. That's pretty much it. As you can see, he's dead. If I win this clash. Which, of course, I win this clash because Honk Shnu is the goat. There he goes. So, I won that in 2 turns. There you go. Maybe you get unlucky and you didn't roll it. First time, you won't really notice the difference. We will gladly accept a tier 2 gift. Faust, thank you, Faust. We will gladly accept False Halo and take the base power as well, because we're trying to go for strong. And we will gladly accept a free tier 3. Actually, we'll take a tier 2. Because we want these points. Yes, I want the points. We are now at floor 5. Let's see if we get a lucky refresh. No lucky refresh. So we are going to use the search function, unfortunately, which is going to cost us some thread. So we are going to be costing extra charge here. But we do have an option, so we could choose. Unfortunately, we will have to pick, which is going to cost us 50 Starlight. Ooh, that's a lot of Starlight, but you know what's worth it. Alright, we could go here. We could go here. That is a lot of encounters. Holy shit. Or we can go here. So this is R5. This is the houses and groups. And there's the dream ending. Why do they cost extra? It costs extra if you have not discovered them previously. I am thinking about doing RR5 potentially. Do Kano 8 Part 2, Kano 7. Kano 8 Part 2 is this one, right? I believe so. We could do Kano 8 Part 2. There's a lot of bosses in this one. Group Starlight, it's okay. Dream Ending. Dream ending. You know what? I see you got a lot of guys. You know what? We'll go for dream ending. We'll do dream ending. Sure. Why not? Okay, let's see. Have a look here. All right, what do we have here? We have a epic encounter. We have we are going to go to all of the... We have, obviously, Hex Snail. Let's go to this epic encounter, and is this going to be Camilla Bloodfiends? Is this going to be Camilla Bloodfiends? Is this going to be Carmilla's? Oh, God. Yep, alright, well, here we go. This is a... Oh, my God, we are all hopeless. Holy shit. Yeah, this is a dream unending right here. Okay, we're going to do a legendary strat called using EGO to win. And then we so with this pack, how would it work? You'd be fucking crashing out, probably. If you got this pack in a solo, I think you just lose. I don't think it'd be possible. I think it's possible, but it's very high. Like, very low chance.
무얼 잘못했는지 아는 것부터
Nom.
대성공이야. 다른
We get a free binds.
노래 부를까?
Legendary strat called fucking Bindsing and Garden of Thornsing. Yeah, pretty much.
승객이 딱콩 한 방 먹였어.
Not even all of them will be prevented. Now, this will be still thrill gaming, so we don't have to stress about that. Anyone who is left as a straggler will be strucken with the power of thrill. We have Z-Tune, my lovely fish, obviously excellently winning herself a clash, and even killing an enemy. Absolute W work.
뭔가 기분 좋은 일이라도 있었던 거야?
Yes, excellent. Alright, here we go. We love these. Give me that Crimson Spring. It is not going to have any AoE on it, but it will do a lot of damage. Nice. We are now critting, which is very good. Nom. We do a little nomming as a treat. We are getting a little smacked around, but this should not be that big of a deal. Ooh, come on, Gregor. Unfortunate on Gregor's end. Very unfortunate on Gregor's end. But we do have Faust winning hers, which is good. Mr. Heathcliff, prepare to take down the enemy. Love to see it. Thrill popping in, dealing a gazillion million damage, which is what I love to see personally. And then we'll go up here, do a counter, draw some aggro, which we can't draw because it's a focus counter anyway, but we'll hit it back. A lot of damage. 74. Hey, 74 in an instance where you can't win a clash is a lot of damage. It's like I'm about to falcon punch this guy. Gregor has been staggered, but that's okay, because we're going to munch with Don Code and Honk. That's right, hit him with the forensics. Beautiful. Okay, not a bad pack. I didn't bring fluid? Damn right I didn't bring fluid. I brought Thorokagyo. I brought the legend. Ooh, Thorny Path Cup? I mean, I'll take another tier 3. Ooh, I'll gladly accept a 50-50. Would love to get an encounter award for Starlight, though. Oh god, I have to do 2 of them in a row! Spiral of Contempt! I mean, I'll just avert my eyes, bro. 2 epics in a row? Blasphemy, I've never seen this in my life. Holy shit, bro. What path did I pick? Look at 2 Camilla fights in a row. Oh my god. What the fuck? I didn't even realize. I didn't even know you could get 2 epics in a two of the same epics in a row. I know you could get two epics in a row, but the 2 of the same epic? Because you can get an abnormality in an epic, but I didn't realize you could just get 2 epics. There's just 2 of them. I am thrilled to meet you. Yeah, I'm a bit concerned to meet me personally. Oh my lord, oh my lord, oh my lord, oh my lord. Okay, we're gonna do a little blockage. The game wants me dead. Yeah, I'm gonna blind obsession this. The dream may be ending, but the nightmare is only just starting. And I was hoping that Ishmael would, I don't know, roll ahead and stagger roll them, but that did not happen, so we're gonna have to let Thrill do the work here. Excellent work. And now we just need to win clashes. I know it's a foreign concept right now, but I think we'll be fine. We're gonna be fine. Just win a few clashes. Yeah, perfect. There we go. Oh, beautiful. That's that ruin damage. It's all hopeless. Only hopeless at the beginning. Never mind, it's so hopeless. Never mind, I'm winning. It's so easy. Let's fucking stagger your team without even attacking. Oh yeah, no, because the damage they deal with their passive goes through, goes like, it triggers stagger. Which is why they're so annoying. Someone else substituted in. Yi-Sang died! No, Yi-Sang! Yi-Sang! Well, Yi-Sang did his job, guys. I can't not say that he did his job. He did his job. I also think Zuchun might be dead here. Oh shit. Zuchun, don't die. I forbid it. I forbid it. I forbid you dying. Good go. Okay. I forbid Zuchun's death. Oh, I think she died anyway. She did in fact die anyway due to the... She died anyway due to the fucking passive. Oh my god. Zichun, no. Zichun. Alright, I'm gonna Ebony Stem. I lost Ebony Stem. Okay. It's fine. They're dropping like flies. That's fine. That's why we have backup units. Guys, think about this. Imagine if the encounter start ego gift did not work on the backup units. I would be struggling way more. But because it checks on every turn now, I actually get buffed. Oh my god, these guys are... Holy shit, they heal so much HP. Gregor! Hey, everyone's dropping like flies. Everyone's dropping like flies. Everyone's dropping like flies. Okay, calm the f down. They're dead. Dude, what is this double fight? Camilla's used against us. Heathcliff! Hey, he's fine. He's fine, he's fine. I just can't stop losing. Come on. Otis! Otis! No! They full heal, dude. Why do they full heal? Oh my god, how did I 5%? Doneth Coyote! Young lady. May I inquire as to what you did? And why did you roll a 5%? Yeah, that's fine, we got myself here. This is why she's in the standard battle. That's fine, we got Sing Soul here. Look, it doesn't matter. That's happened. To be fair, I feel like a lot of people would go up against those double epics and they would not come out to tell the tale. We only lost 3 people, and we did lose Gregor. So, I mean, hey. Hong Lu's actually doing his job. Hong Lu right now is doing his job. He would win a Mega AoE Ego or Funny Flower. The answer might surprise you. We can just do... Yeah, these are like way better odds than we think. That, yeah, these are way better odds. We just have a little bit of a sanity dip right now, but like... Oh my god, Don Quixote? Why is Don Quixote randomly rolling like 5%? Unlike my glorious King Hong Lu, who's never rolled a 5% in his life. You know what to do on these blood fiends. Wink. Wink. To be fair, the thing is, we went through 2 of those battles. So really, it took two epic Carmillas that deal fatal damage to our team. Also, we're just getting really unlucky with some coins. I'm not gonna lie to you. We have lost like 12 5%. In the run of this, in these 2 battles, we have lost the most 5% I've seen in the entire stream, by the way. And that's why Thrill exists, baby. Thank you, Thrill. Thank you, Thrill. Very epic. You know what Pocus is coming. They're hitting the 5%. True! Hold on. She's trying to build up my luck, guys. She's trying to make it so that, like, my next, Pocus, I have maximum luck. As you can see here, Thrill is pretty much doing his job. Even if, so if this was old Thrill, by the way, I would still be doing approximately the same amount of damage. Because, of course, you have to win the clash and inflict the actual, you know, Thrill. But by normally just letting it inflict, it's pretty much doing the same amount of damage. Taken. Okay, exploit the gap. The wage gap. Okay, excellent work. Okay, let's see if we get the new event. Oh, guys, we got the new event. New event. Wee woo. All right, let's have a read, shall we? In this eternally blessed carnival, the parade brings happy exclamations and smiles to the spectators. It's gaudy and extravagant no matter where or how we look at it. It's just like the lyrics. It feels as though the carnival really is eternally blessed to go on forever. Oh. Someone lets out a brief cry of pain and a rusty syringe clatters to the ground. Blood. Just a drop. Please. The parade falls apart immediately as everyone rushes madly toward the syringe. It's like they don't even realize who or what's around them. They seem just about ready to rip apart whatever stands in their way. Should we stop them? Ooh. Try to stop them. We could easily get swept up in this kind of action before we even know it. Leaving is an option, but a hasty retreat would risk drawing the attention of other blood fiends, who haven't had the chance to touch the syringe. Getting into a large-scale conflict is generally inadvisable. Maybe there's a sinner who could somehow get us out of this situation. Last Sloth. Looks like maybe Don Quixote. Alright, Don Quixote. I trust you. Let's go. Don Quixote walks ahead and approaches one of the blood fiends on the fringes of the large crowd, tapping their shoulder. The blood fiend immediately turns around and begins charging at Don Quixote. But when Don Quixote shouts something out loud, they all come to a stop, frozen in their place. Some more words were said, but we couldn't quite catch any of them as we were drowned in the sea of screams. It wasn't long before the terrified blood fiend sped away from the scene. All that remained was a hardened, blood droplet-shaped thing. Perhaps the fluid from the syringe solidified. There we go. She said water. A drop obtained. A drop. Tier 4 blood activates when 3 or more identities have skills that consume Blood Feast. Except Ego Gills, except backup ego units. So this only includes the Blood Fiends then. Before using skills that consume Blood Feast, if the target has 30 bleed potency, reduce their bleed to 15 and then increase the Blood Feast equal to the amount of potency reduced. Once per turn for the enemy group as a whole. Only activate against the main target when using multi-attack weight skills. For identities with skills that consume Blood Feast, apply Power Up and Damage Tap for every 10 Blood Feasts generated with the above effect, max 4. Whoa, okay, hold on, what? Once per turn for the enemy group as a whole, only activates when the main target using their AoE multi-skill attack weight. So this is for Don Quixote or Otis. Or Power Up. Holy shit, dude. 4 power up and you get blood feast instantly equal to the bleed you consume. That's goated as fuck. Yeah, this is a bleed mains are going crazy with that. Speaking of, we need to revive our sinners, so we're gonna be doing that. Yeah, bleed buff, dude. That's a blood fiend spot, bro. Blood fiend buff. Or Rodion with enhanced skill 3. Yeah, right, yeah. Rodion, Rodion, Otis. Pretty much not Gregor. Gregor's the only one who doesn't have AoE. We are now going to sell our Carmille, because this is no longer needed. We are now going to sell this tier 3, tier 2 gift. We don't need to sell that. Bloodfiends did not need a buff. Yeah, we're healing at speed, don't worry. One more heal should do it for everyone. Beautiful. Alright, now let's see if we can get any enhancing. We don't need any ooh. Enhanced False Halo. I love False Halo. Funky said the W word. Compass is curiosity. Ooh, there we go. We could do Devouring Cube. No, we don't need Devouring Cube. Let's go with that Flob. Beautiful. That's what we love to see. Okay. Pretty happy with this. Did the ego specify if it counts egos or not? Yeah, it says except here. So it specifically says except egos. So activates when 3 or more identities have skills that consume Blood Feast, except ego skills, except backup units. So, when it says except ego skills, it means no, it does not count if you have Yearning Assault, and no, it does not count if you have Yearning Don Quixote. It needs to specifically be a ID, which potentially hints of the Prince of Parade ID. 100% new Blood Fiend coming out on the Warp Train confirmed by ProjectMoon. Wouldn't reducing Blood Fiends potentially completely gut the bleed team? I feel like this might be an error. I feel like this is supposed to say reduce their blood potency by 15. Oh no, because it equals to the amount reduced. Would it gut a bleed team if you lost all of your bleed potency? Probably not, because don't you trigger faster by doing bleed? Yes, but this specifically activates before the skill. That's what this is does. So you specifically activate this before the skill. So pretty much, do you want your bleed or do you want 4 power up and 4 damage up? For a max of 40. So this if you consume 40 bleed, if you consume 40 bleed, you get the max bonuses, which you're pretty much going to be doing every turn. I don't feel like it's going to be that bad. This is this is just for Blood Fiends. And if you're just doing Blood Fiends, so here's the thing, guys. I've always said this. Blood Fiends don't want to stack high bleed. I know it sounds crazy, but you do not play Blood Fiends like you play a normal bleed team. And a normal bleed team, you want to stack 99 bleed potency, you want to stack 30 bleed count. On a Blood Fiend team, you actually don't want high count on them. You actually want to consume the bleed as fast as possible, because that's how you get the Blood Feast. So with this ego, it looks bad on a bleed team because you're not supposed to use this ego on a bleed team. On the Blood Feast team, they don't really care about that 99 bleed potency because they want the Blood Feast now, right? They want the Blood Feast now for their enhanced skills now, so they can get the maximum amount of their stuff. So for them, yes, on paper, losing 99 bleed potency theoretically is worse. Boom. Meanwhile, Barber. Yep, more Barber. Okay. So here we go. Pretty much. Yes, Blood Feast is bleed damage. Yes. But you get it faster with this. You just want them in bleed in general, though. I mean, yeah, if you want them in bleed general, it depends. It's a tier 4. It's a tier 4 specifically for Blood Fiends. I mean, we could try it out. We're going to try it out one time. We'll see how it works. Because I don't think it's that bad. Okay, so the reason I don't think it's that big of an issue, right, is because this only activates once per enemy as a whole, right? But then when you hit them, you're going to re-inflict all the bleed back. So, yeah, and also it's only if the skill consumes it, by the way. If the skill consumes Blood Feast. Which I think is what? Only... So don't go to... So the enhanced version of the skills don't do it, I believe. So enhanced don't do it. And Barber, I think skill 3 doesn't consume Blood Feast. So all of the skill 3s don't consume Blood Feast, I'm pretty sure. Oh no, maybe, yeah, the enhanced versions don't consume it. What are the new packs? I think we've done the Surrendered Witnessing. So that's the only one we've done so far. Anyway, we're going to go into the fight, because let's have a look at what this fight is. Yes, but you're not getting the power up. That's the thing is you don't get all of the the bonuses. You just get the bleed, which is whatever. It's fine. All right, let's add 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Has another boss in it? Yeah, I'll check it when we get out of this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Let's see who this is. Am I gonna have to mute the music? Wait, am I gonna have to mute music again? No, right? No, I will have to. Am I? Oh! Sancho! I was not expecting Sancho. I was expecting Dad. Oh! Okay. Sancho it is! I didn't think they would actually add Sancho. I thought it would be Dad. Okay. We're gonna have to lock in. Okay, dude. Yeah, we're gonna have to lock in on this one, because Sancho will not play around. She will jump me. But I think I can jump her first. Oh, gee, I didn't look at chat, because I'm avoiding spoilers of the new packs. So if you don't see me respond to your comment about a spoiler, it's because I'm avoiding spoilers. The hell's that? Ah! Oh! The goat lantern! Boom! I had to jump Sancho. That's too situational. Yeah, I think it might be a code issue. It's the same reason I think why Wild Hunt Heathcliff doesn't have it included as well. Specifically the final one with every Catherine. Because I feel like it's a coding issue. Like it's hard coded into the game to not have it. Ooh, Acid Loser Flash. Ooh my god, damn! God, that means we have to do harder Sancho, dude. God, guys, imagine we have to do harder Sancho. Oh god, that'll be terrifying. Oh god, we're gonna have to do harder Sancho. Oh god. Harder Sancho is literally just lore accurate Sancho, by the way. I need Magidon versus Sancho. Oh my god, she's even doing the attack weight skill. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, she's actually just doing the full fight. Oh, right. Okay. We have to lock in on this one. Let's Z-tune this. Z-tune's got good clash. Oh my god, that is scary. Oh, that's I can already tell that move's gonna be scary as fuck. Alright, let's break her shield. Almost staggered her too, actually. Oh my god. Aha, double staggered. Sucked in, Sancho. I am a thrill gamer. Now it's time to exploit the wage gap. But the name is blanked out. That would be funny. Give me that reuse too. No reuse. Okay, and then next one. That's fine. Bonk, bonk. Goodbye, Sancho. You were strong. And then Fang Hunt finishes her off, dude. Killing the Blood Fiend. Obviously, that was a thrill moment. That was a very thrilling fight, guys. There you go. By the way, Rupture's dead. Saying. Huh, didn't think it'd be that easy. That's why she's the GOAT. That's why she's the goat, baby. Bang Hunt did his job. Very nice. I'm very curious about my Starlight. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be in the negatives, aren't I? Yeah, we are. We did go negative 25 because we had to use the search feature. It was very unfortunate, but that's fine. I think next time I'll make sure to get the theme pack refreshers so we can actually don't save the. We can save on Starlight. Okay, it's fine then. I'll take a minus 25. You know what? Sometimes you can't always go positive. That's okay. You know what? It's fine. How much did we get for doing a line pack? Actually, I didn't even check. I guess we'll never know. I didn't see how much we did for a line pack. Maybe I'll check the wiki. The wiki might have it. Do you ever get hungry on stream? Nah. I eat dinner before I go live. Not directly before live, but an hour before live. Yeah, let me check the packs now. Yeah. Sorry, let me check. And we go here. Theme packs. So. Currently, we have... The Surrendered Witnessing has... Oh, boy. Oh, there it does have a... Okay. Oh, I see. So, that's Jiamu. Okay. There's... we have Jiamu and we have Konkyu, bro. Oh, boy. Okay, that's gonna be interesting. That's gonna be interesting, bro. Okay. And then we have... The dream ending. The dream. Where is that? It's here we go. The dream ending it is just Sancho. Okay. We can actually have strongest Konkyu. And this one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mystery fights. This one's gonna go crazy. We did find one of the gifts, so this is one of the ego gifts, and we did find the tier 4 ego gift here. We have found a few ego gifts this run. Dude, but yeah, that means this level's gonna be crazy. Oh god, okay, we need the RUPTURE gift as well. And then we're missing a keywordless here, and then a charge gift. Okay. That is crazy. Yeah, that is wild. That is wild. How the fuck are there 8? I think this is all of the super boss. I think this is all the mini bosses in the dungeon. I think we got like Shihua, we have Jupan. I think we have the fucking yeah, these are all the contestants. We have the dude with the tattoos. I don't remember the name. The one chick at the beginning. I think it's literally all of them. That's cool as fuck. I actually hope so. That's sick. Yeah, that's amazing. Actually, I'm really excited about that. Yeah, how yellow everything gets. I didn't even notice. Can I show the Kana 5-pack for reference? Sure. Which Kana 5? Oh, you want to see the Kana 5-pack? Yeah. Evil Defining. Where is it? Evil. I think I passed it. Eh. Strongest Shihua. So Evil Defining has 4 enemies. Oh, because that also includes enemies in the fight, to be fair. So it could be it includes every enemy that's in the fight. So obviously the Quad Trio is 1 fight, but there are 3 unique bosses. So technically, this doesn't mean that it's 8 enemies. Or 8 boss fights, but it could just mean that there are 2 to 3 boss fights, and each of them have the unique boss identifier. The thing is, though, I don't really know which fights have multiple unique identifiers. I don't think they do. Is Wild Hunt the same? Wild Hunt has them separately. Certain World does. The Heartbreaking has them separately. The Talisman Monks are presented. I don't know if they will. They might be. Even if they are, that's only 1 half of the fight, which means this might be 2 fights. This might be 2 or 3 fights. What if it's all the stages of Jiamu? Well, Jiamu would be over here, and she does have all the stages. And then also, by the way, we have the Railway 5, which we haven't done yet, obviously. Which we'll probably do tomorrow here. which has its own unique poise gift, bleed gift, and the keyword gift here. And we know what this is. This is obviously section 3. So this will be interesting. Does line 3 show all the mermaids? It shows you all the mermaid types. Yes, so it shows the blinded Pequod, the spear behind the Pequod, and then the mermaid. Except it only shows one of the mermaids. I'm pretty sure the white mermaid also appears. So yeah, interesting. Funnily enough, though, the long battles do not show the Envy Pecatorum. Nocturnal sweeping only shows the sweepers. Funnily enough, it actually shows... Oh no, those are 2 separate sweepers. Satana doesn't show the gnomes. So yeah, it's only going to show the unique enemies that appear in that fight. But I don't think it'll have the... Also, chat broke again. RIP. But yeah, I guess we're going to figure that out one tomorrow. That's right. I said tomorrow. Because tonight, we're done. We have gamed... Giga gamed through the mirror dungeon. We've explored the new and epic what do you call it? Moments. Some of the new packs. Guys, what is my opinion on Rupture and Burn? It's literally the exact same. The conclusion is Burn Rupture bad? No, it's fucking pretty much the exact same. I literally didn't even notice a difference about it. Besides unfocused battles, which was the one thing I was very specific about, but I continue to mention it. So there you go. Bosses, waves. If you win rate, you're not going to notice any difference. Semi-hardest or strongest LCSB team. Tomorrow, we are going to be doing charge and sinking. So we're going to do 2 runs. We're gonna do 2 runs tomorrow, like we did today. So today we did 2 runs. Tomorrow we're gonna do 2 runs. We're gonna try charge and sinking to see how they are. We'll also be trying to get the new packs. Once we do that, well, then we gotta try the new bleed and poise egos. So obviously we're gonna try bleed. Charge is not forgotten. Charge will not be forgotten. So specifically, guys, tomorrow, let me tell you, we will be doing sinking and charge to try out the new IDs, the new status effects. Then we're going to be trying to get the new ego, obviously. So probably the day after that, we might do like a poise, bleed run, try and grab this. Whatever this is, it's a plant. And maybe try and get the EX gift still, which is confront a certain philosophy and test my luck. Well, we'll figure that out. Guess we'll be testing my luck tomorrow. So that's going to be it for now, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you all had fun. Enjoy yourselves. I will see you all tomorrow when we continue the Mirror Dungeon 6 hard mode shenanigans. All right, guys. Thank you very much for hanging out. Love you all. Mwah. I'm going to go to bed now. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye.